G'day, D-Live, and welcome back to the Gives a Minute D-Live stream for a Friday morning stream. It has just gone 39 minutes past 11 in the AM. Shush. We're under the flight path here. Crikey, it's the AM. It is Friday the December. Hey, keep it down. Keep it down. Where the hell am I? Well, I'll let you decide. Where do you think I am? By the way, can I just say, the issues that we had on the beginning of this stream, I didn't tighten my microphone up either. Oh no, that's tight. It's a little wobbly up there. The amount of issues we had at the beginning of this stream, potentially, refresh your trousers? Why do you need a trouser refresh? Are we not live? Trouser refresh? We should be live here. We should be good right now. Yeah, we're good. What trouser refresh your own trousers is. Here's the issue. And this, to be completely frank, this issue may have been the main issue or one of the main issues that we experienced in Hyde Park that time. Not in Karen's diner, but definitely the Hyde Park issue. It could have been all I needed to do. It's glitchy? Shit, really? It's glitchy for you guys? That's shit skis. My suggestion, if it's glitchy, I'm looking at it on Restream and it's perfect. My suggestion is if it's glitchy, it's D-Live. That's my suggestion. That's D-Live. Yeah, I gotta tell you, I'm looking at it on Restream and it's perfect. I'm just having a look at it. D-Live. I'm just having a look at it on D-Live. That's my suggestion. That's D-Live. I'm also looking at it on D-Live. Just muted it, and it seems good on my CDN. Yeah. Okay. So that's it. That is not my issue. I can't do anything about that. I'm looking at it perfect here, and I want it to be better for you, but I can't do anything about it. In the chat, H-Man, Sharla, and Perdsky, are we at Madman Marty? Actually, we're at Tattoos. I just saw myself give you the bird. That wasn't very nice. We're at Tattoos place. So, Tattoo, you do, or you may. Oh, by the way, I haven't finished the spiel about what the issue might have been. So all I needed to do to rectify the dang who took all my 4G was to basically create a new stream key. So you know when I do IRL streams, it goes from the live view solo, goes into Go Lightstream. Go Lightstream is my overlays and alert notifications. Go Lightstream then sends it out to Restream.io, and Restream.io sends it out to all the platforms. This stage here from my encoder, from my laptop if you like, solo, into Go Lightstream, all I had to do was to delete my original or my existing connection and put a new connection in with a new stream key. And that worked immediately. And the reason I did that is because every time we went live, it always says it wasn't receiving a signal, but I can look at my live view solo and I can see 7,260 kilobytes a second right now. So that's definitely fine to stream. I thought maybe that it might be because I've only got one signal. And so what I did here initially was to add Tattoo's Wi-Fi into the mix. So I've got Wi-Fi and my 4G, one connection with Optus. That didn't even fix it. So then I went back and checked my live view solo and made sure everything was tickety-boo there. Everything was fine. So then the only thing that it could be is that something's wrong at Go Lightstream. Lightstream have recently announced an update to their Studio software. It goes from Studio to Studio 2. Now I haven't touched it yet because I figured why. Crikey. Archer, come over here. What's going on? Archer's having a mad half minute. That's Tattoo's cat. I'm just completely off guard then. Yeah, I don't want to use Studio 2 unless they take Studio away. Like, Studio works for me, so why would I not use it? Studio 2 won't additional that Studio doesn't give, so I've just been reluctant to bump over to Studio 2. I was ready to do it today if it wasn't going to work at all, but all I did was re-add the source and it worked fine. The only thing we don't have right now, need to kill the Wi-Fi, just do 4G. Tattoo seems cool. Tattoo is cool. Should I kill the Wi-Fi? But then again, before I do that, can someone go ahead and watch this stream elsewhere? For those issues on DLive, can you just spend about 5 minutes on YouTube or spend about 5 minutes on Trovo or Twitch? I'm not live on Kick at the moment. I want to save that for exclusive streams. But before I do anything, can you just verify that it's just at DLive? I'm pretty certain it is because I'm looking at it on Restream and it looks tickety fine, squish-kitty geesh-kitty boo. Keyframe interval isn't great for me. I've changed my keyframe to 1, which may be the reason DLive is going, woo, I don't like that. Mind you, I haven't changed it from my, forget that. My keyframe interval should be 2 because I haven't live use solo. I'll do it. I'll check YouTube. Thanks, Pertsky. So that's that. This will be an interesting test. I initially thought, well, see, Marty's at work already, but I can see it on DLive. I see that glitch on DLive. Yeah, it just did a little stop-start, right? Yeah, I saw that. Hello to the 9 viewers, by the way. Whoever's watching and not talking. Ben looks younger than his 10-year-old ago vlogs. Spill the secret. I think he shaved. I just went over my face with my my Manscaped. But I do see that glitch. What could that be? What could that be? Interesting. No, the same problem is on YouTube. Okay. In that case, let me bring up my... I reckon I know what this is. I reckon I forced overrided in my live view solo settings. I forced it to 1080p. Now, I don't know why I did, because the only output from here is 1080p anyway, but maybe makes it continually trip itself. Should I try... See, if it's happening on YouTube, it's not good. I can't change it while I'm live though. I cannot delete a streaming destination while it's streaming. I can't edit. Can I edit it? Let me see if I can edit it. If I can edit this destination, looks like I might be able to. I'm in the portal right now. I can edit it. I can edit it while I'm streaming. Okay, that's perfect. See if this works. I just unticked. Okay. I hope that fixed it. I just unchecked the selection to override resolution. And it looks like the live view solo is still streaming and everything's good. See how that goes for a while. Kill the Wi-Fi or kill the 4G. Well, we'll see what the problem is first. If it is this issue. This would be the first time we've tried streaming with both 4G and a Wi-Fi connection. So you could be right, Charlotte. That could be that. We'll just let it ride for a bit and then, I see it glitching there. All right, well, let me kill the Wi-Fi then. Or should I kill the 4G instead? See, I don't know if we're going to stay here. I'll kill the Wi-Fi. See how that goes. Still doing it. Yep. Cool. Okay. Let me see how I can do this. If I can do this while I'm streaming. Connections, status. This will be interesting to see if I can do this. Oh, maybe I can. Wi-Fi is great. Hold on. Still doing a little. Okay. Connected to that one. I'll kill that. Connected. Okay, I can't kill that connection. I tell you what, instead of killing the Wi-Fi, because I can't, I'll just unplug. I'll unplug my modem, and that'll force it to use only the Wi-Fi. I'll unplug the modem, and I'll turn it off. So modem is now totally disconnected, and it should bump down to 1. I'll just off to make certain. Shutting down. So we have one connection, and it should, we'll see, I mean, it's a good solid connection here. We're in the meat of Sydney. Fuck, let's roll with it. No, I do, Hendrik. I want it to be perfect. Okay, let me know how that goes for a while. And then, because, by the way, if we do choose to walk out of here, we're going to have to turn this back on anyway. And then, as we move, we'll jump from the Wi-Fi just to this. I just saw a little glitch though. I just saw a glitch. I think hasn't 6.9G is always the way to go. How you doing, man? Nah, still doing it. Okay, well, what could that be then? All right, we'll work this shizzle out, folks. My keyframe interval is 2 seconds. It's got to be a Go Lightstream thing then. I did see it happen. Let me have a look at this. Edit my RTMP source, unlock, edit it. Edit it? How do you edit it? Okay, stream key is hidden. (1920 by 1080). I have a feeling it's an encoding issue. Interesting suggestion. Then let's try this. Let's turn off. Can we do this while we're live though? I'm going to try turning off on the live view solo, instead of bonding two connections, which we're not doing anyway. Try turning off the bonding. It's called LRT. I bet I can't do that while I'm live. Oh shit, Archer, you frightened me. Do it while I'm live. Didn't think so. Yeah, didn't think so. Interesting. This kills me because it's almost there, right? It's almost fine. This does kill me though. Let me watch it for a bit in Go Lightstream and verify. If I do a little movement, I'm watching the stream preview in, okay, so it's happening, okay, so this is good. It's happening in Go Lightstream. Wait a minute, don't clip this shit. Ding dong, ding dong. Okay, so it's happening in Go Lightstream. So it's coming from the encoder. Well, I can stop the live view solo and you'll get a black screen for a while, because by the way, I also deleted, dang it, who took all my 4G, and I don't think I have that anywhere on my local drive here. Let's see. Offline banner. Did I call it offline? Because one of the things I thought was happening was maybe this who took all my 4G was coming up when it shouldn't have been. So instead of repositioning it in the hierarchy, I realized, I'm like, oh, I better have that stored somewhere. My documents folder here for DLive stream images. Who took all offline banner. Wait a second. I got all of these offline banners. Wow, that's not the one I'm looking for. Lion, Jack Daniels for Blur. I don't think I got it. Taking a slash. Should be in here. Oh, you know where it'll be? It'll be in my streaming from Stevan, because that was back in the streaming from Stevan when I actually called it streaming from Stevan. I don't have that shit here though. So instead of a, they go away. Instead of who took all my 4G, you're going to see a black screen. So I'm going to stop the encoder and restart it, and I'll turn off LRT, and then you'll get a black screen for a while, and that way we'll restart the encoder, and that should be because oh shit, before we do that, it could be the HDMI. Who made that clip? Shyla made a clip. It could be the HDMI signal. Let me try that first. We're going with the encoder. It'll go black for a moment, and then it'll come back. Should be back. Freezes briefly a few times every minute. Weird. No shit, Sherlock. How did you think about that? How did you come up with that? You little genius. I'm trying to fix it, you dickhead. Okay, so we're back. I just unplugged it and plugged it back in. Let's see if that makes any difference. Always got to be one there. Nah, it's doing it again. Okay, so it's not that. All right, so let me kill the encoder for a while, and it will come back. We'll do that here. Oh, while it's down, I will reset. I'll turn off LRT and see if that's the issue. All right, let me check. Or I'll just turn it off first. kidding me with this audio thing? The HDMI pipe doesn't like it when you unplug it and turn it back on. So I'll think, oh, it's still got the glitch though. I can still see the glitch. Ah, what is with the glitch? What is with the glitch? Fucking hell. I don't know what to do. We back, yeah, I don't know. I mean, fuck, what is this glitch, man? Is there any way, hello? Is there any way for me to work out if it's coming from, like, well, it's got to be coming from the LiveView Solo. What could it be? My cable run? Could it be my cable? Can't be. Super frustrating though. Like, this is not the experience I want to deliver. The glitch seems less. It definitely could be a cable, right? Could also be interference in the location. Nah. I don't know what we should do. I'm a little... Jesse's girl is at fault. Jesse's girl. I doubt it's the cable. Yeah. Should we do a little checky check? I mean, I'm looking at it now. I haven't seen it happen for a little while. My suggestion, Mr. Liquor. Mr. Liquor, the liquor store. Oh, you idiot. Dude, hold on a second. You're gonna, oh, I'm such a fool. I didn't even change, I didn't turn the LRT off. I didn't do it. I didn't do what, all of that, like last 6 minutes or whatever, I didn't actually do what I wanted to do. I got stuck and I didn't do it. You know what I should do? Because I'm such a freaking perfectionist, I'm going to stop it. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to start a brand new... Wait a second. There's one other thing I could do. Jesus. What a source of frustration. Let me just check the destination, RTMP source. We're going to edit this up. Hello, Archer. Where do you think you're going? Let me just check this. So, profile. I'm going to turn off. So I have selected a bitrate of 6,000. I'm going to turn that off and I'm going to let it assign its own bit rate, and that may change. Let's see. Submission. I submitted it. Turned the bit rate select off, and I've just trousered my resets, and I want to see if, so I think forcing a bit rate onto a stream might be the wrong thing to do. I'm just checking for, is there any glitching? This is the way to check for glitching. If I stop and start my movements. Has there been any glitching in this time? If there's been no glitching, someone say there's been no glitching, but there's been a dickhead on stream waving his hands in the air like he just doesn't care. I feel like that might be it. I can see it. I can see it on the screen. There's been no glitching. Is that it? You like it? No glitching. Now we can start the stream. right? We can actually start the stream. Having had everybody leave because of the glitch and because of me trying to fix it. Look at that, it's perfect. No glitch, none glitch whatsoever. Archer, come over here. I fixed it. Come over here. He doesn't like me yet. We haven't really bonded yet. We will though. Speaking of bonding, what's your name again? Hold on a second. I've got to respond to this. Can someone be as excited about the glitch as I am? No glitching. Archer, that deserves a no glitch song. He doesn't like it when I play the guitar either. There's no glitch here, and there's Archer doesn't like it when I play the guitar. Look how small this guitar is. The little ukulele. It's a big ukulele or a small guitar. Hey, by the way, when you house sit, what are the things like that are off limits? Like, am I allowed to play the guitar? It's not Tattoos, I think his partners. It's glitching at my end? No glitching. There's no glitching. I'm looking at it. It's at your end at that point. The glitch we had before is not now. Definitely not. It's glitching at my end. Shit. Some glitching. I don't see any glitching here. Not at your end? I don't see any glitching. Like I haven't, okay. I did see a glitch. I did see a glitch just as I started. The hell is this glitch shit? I just closed the, All right, well, what should I do? I mean, it's really, do you know what I could do? The next thing I could do is to unselect a forced frame rate. So I've unselected a forced bit rate and I'll unselect 30 frames a second and submit that. I'll change, the bit rate comes down to 40 though. Hold on a second. I'm just trying something. Now, in the advanced profile section of your destination from the live view solo, I have nothing selected. So it's receiving a beautiful bitrate from Tattoo's fantastic, I'm assuming, fiber connection, and that's going into the Go Light stream, and it's all auto. Let's go to Sydney Town. It's definitely glitching. It's not that bad. So what I was going to say, so Marty is on his way back here from work, and our plan was to do something, right? To go and booze and do something. Oh, I can see the fucking glitch, it's freaking killing me! But he just rang before and he said, he's bringing someone. He said, oh, there's someone that knows you that I don't know. And he said he's coming and he'll be here at 1:30. So in about an hour and a half, Marty will be here. So at that point, we'll probably have a few drinks here and then go somewhere. And that's when I'll plug this guy back in and we'll have to go mobile. So at this stage, I'm not going to go anywhere. Obviously, Marty's turning up. But then again, to be completely frank, even though we're in, like, I'm not going to dox where Tattoo lives, but we're in, I guess, the city. And, well, so we're not in the city where We're on the extents of the city. Yeah, as far as what's around this area, like there's a couple of little parks. We went and had some pizza and a few beers last night in a park. There's not a lot here at all. And it's a shithouse day. It's miserable outside. And it's going to rain. The forecast does call for rain. Let me tell you. Oh, it's changed. Partly cloudy conditions expected around 4 p.m. Well, I got news for you, weatherman, woman, person, thing, it, she, him, them, they, their, lizard. It's been cloudy all day. That does say there's going to be a little bit of sunshine at around 6 p.m. So 5 p.m, little cloud and sunski action. 30% chance of rain. Can I tell you this? All right, while we hang out. Somebody told me, now you correct me if I'm wrong here. By the way, thanks for sticking with me throughout this glitchy fiasco. Somebody told me in New Zealand that when you see your weather and it says 30% chance of rain, what that actually means is that the area in, so in this case, I'm not going to tell you the area, but let's just say the area said North Sydney on my iPhone. And it says 23, mostly cloudy, a low of 18, high of 24, 30% chance of rain. Somebody told me that that means 30% of North Sydney is going to get rained on. Not there's going to be a 30% chance that rain will fall in North Sydney. They told me that the area, so 100% of North Sydney would be everyone's getting rain. But it actually means 30% of that area is going to get rain. Calm down, Archer. Now, I think that's bullshit because why would it not tell you, like if I'm in North Sydney, which I'm not, if I was in North Sydney, I'd want to know if it's going to rain for for me, right? Not for a part of North Sydney. I want to know if it's going to rain here. That's why I'm checking the weather in North Sydney. This person was like, nah, adamant. My friend's a weather meteorologist. I swear to you, that's what it means. Okay. I saw that. Darling Harbour, you should document. Done that. Been there, done that. Darling, they're demolishing I saw the big glitch then. Fuck this glitch shit. All right, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. Why does my live view solo glitch, frame glitch every minute or so, every so often? Bam. Fix a glitchy screen. Nope. Stella. Nope. Where's my live view? I'll do it on the Facebook group. Live view. I'll just post a little. I'll just post a little question. I'll do a search first. Glitch. Doesn't look like anyone's used the word glitch in this group. Oh, here we go. An idea is what my 3,000 live stream video started shifting frames in. Okay. Glitch question. In May 2021, sometimes we experience a small glitch in the bottom of the screen. Oh, that's not it. Three comments on this glitch. No one else has reported it. A lot of those old. Here's a person. Live View Portal has profiles set for 30 frames, but not 2997. Checking the frame rate box, which I've just unchecked, and typing in 2997, override this. My cameras only do 2997 and I'm currently getting a bit of glitching every few seconds on my stream using the live view. It's as though frames are being skipped over every 30 seconds or so. The recordings are just fine. Interesting. Any ideas what could be causing this glitch? 5 comments. What's the capture device? It's a Decklink Duo 2. It's usually a case of frame rates not matching between cameras and capture device settings. What did I have on? Well, it's 60 frames out. Okay, so that could be something to be negated. Let me just change that setting. No, but 30 is a multiple of 60. The Live View Solo only accepts coming out of the HDMI. Frame rate 12.48 it says. I'm changing that back to 30. I'm changing it to 30. I changed that back to 30. I left the bit rate at what it was, but I changed the frame rate to 30. And now back to you in the chat. Do you remember the lollipop shop there? That was awesome. When did you first come to Sydney, Charlotte? 2006. That was after I left. Maybe next year I'll return for a couple of weeks. In 2023. Interesting. Are you allowed to be on the table, Archer? I don't know. Are you allowed to be up there? Hey, Tattoo, if you're watching this from wherever the hell you are, is your cat allowed to be on the table? You look pretty cozy up there, but is that a thing? Check this out. Are you allowed to be up there, cat? Tell me if you're allowed to be up there. You look like you are allowed to be there. You look pretty contented. I don't know about that. I'm not seeing any glitching either, by the way, folks. I'm seeing no glitching. I'm seeing a lovely Archer. Karcher. Meow. Cats are allowed everywhere. They are? Fair enough. Fair enough. Things I've discovered since being here in Tattoo's place. He has a very squeaky toilet lid. Check it out. This is the second version. What I'm doing, I'm putting the phone on a stool with the microphone right at the hinge. So this is the closest you can get to the sound, where the sound comes from. I'm going to flick it, start again, hold on. So I'm just putting the middle seat. Okay, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Here. Ready? That's Tattoo's toilet seat. It's a soft closed toilet seat for your enjoyment, yet it sounds like it's dying. And I just thought that'd be interesting to record, so I did. Let me just answer this message from somebody. Give me a second here. All right. So in other news, there's no answer on the Facebook. Oh, you know what? I'm going to just ask about this. Let me just post a quick question here. Where's the... Get back out of there. Get back out of there. Would you say this happens every minute or so? I wonder... Stream, I'm going to say stream is live. Let me just put a little linky poop to the stream. See if anybody, I mean, typically people don't like it when you post a link, but I think when you're talking about a glitch on a stream and the stream is live, the best thing to diagnose it would be to check it out while it's happening. So I just put a link out to my stream, but people don't like that. I'm pretty annoyed, eh? Pretty annoyed, actually. Pretty damn annoyed. It hasn't made a... Would you agree that the changes we've made haven't really made a difference? Would you agree that that's the case? There hasn't really been any ounce of a difference here? Maybe changing the profile? 1920 by 1080 widescreen 30. That's what we need though. What about changing it to 1920 by 1080 widescreen 25 frames a second? I'll try that. I'll try changing it to 25 frames a second and see what that does. And also change the frame rate to 25. All right, let's try that. I'm just trying these things out righteous. I don't think 25 frames... I would say it got a bit better, Pertsky. A bit better, okay. Interesting. I just changed it to 25, the profile 1920 by 1080, 25, and we'll just see if that changes the glitching at all. Because you know me, I'm a perfectionist. Let me see. Just get this going for a bit, and then when I see it out of the corner of my eye doing this on the stream, I'll know that I can check it out and see if there's any kind of movement, excess, glitching, up, down, in and around, on the side, all around. Okay, it's happening now. Doesn't seem to be as bad as it was before. Okay. 25 frames might be the answer, folks. It's also a cinematic ting. I'm using auto... Oh, there was a glitch. Okay, so it's not that. It's not that. Is there an output that I've changed on the GH5? Let me check that. That could be what I've done. Ach du Scheiß. It's more noticeable with audio as that drops as well. Ah. Okay, well, let me change it back in the live stream portal. Let me change that destination back to 30, because I don't think 25, I mean, 25 is cinematic, but you know. Let me put it back to 1920 by 1080 widescreen 30, and we will also select 30 in the frame rate override. And we'll apply that little sucker skis. And now, once that's done, we're back to where we were. What I'll do is I'll go back into, well, I'll go to my GH5. I'll give you guys a view this way in my GH5, I'm going to check the output settings just in case I have inadvertently changed them somehow. I don't know how this is going to affect your vision. That's not the right button. Let me just check here. I don't know what you can see at this point. That's the exposure. And I never come in here. Record formats, record quality, autofocus custom settings, record quality. That's 4K 60, but we're not recording. We want output quality, HDMI output. Output, but I haven't. That's the thing. I haven't changed any of this. Like, why would this all of a sudden start doing this? HDMI record output. Down convert auto. Down convert. 4K 30, 1080p. 1080i. Let's change it to 1080p. 4K 60-bit mode. 422 8-bit, 422 10-bit. But we're not doing 4K. Down convert. I'll put it back on auto. I just changed it to 10-bit, 422 10. There's no other options there, is there? You guys can't see these options, can you? No, because it's clean HDMI out. God bless the GH5 skis. Let me just check. Synchro scan. It can't, well. You know what? I mean, it could be this, but then again, I was going to say it can't be this because we use this camera back up at home. But that's also not using the Live View Solo. So that's the Live View Solo is the issue here, I would assume. What about in lens other? No, that's lens other. We don't need that rubbish. I'm just going through all of the the settings and just seeing if there's anything that I've overlooked. Double slut function. Not that. Custom set menu 3.1. 60 out. Yeah, see, it can't be that. It can't be. I'm all out of ideas. I'm all out of love. What's this function button? Oh, that's the live view, the camera on viewfinder. Function 2, nope. Standard, those are. Face detect, tracking, we want it on face detect, you little beauty. Probs. All right, well, I couldn't really do anything there. Like, I couldn't, there's no changes I couldn't have made. So, that turned, hang on a second. So what we're seeing there, or what I'm assuming, or what I'm gathering, is it's not... Oh wow, there was a file in there. It went to a file. H-Man, thanks for the bell. Ding, 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 ding. Thank you, man. Yeah, okay, so it's a live view solo issue. I'm assuming. Interesting. I can't really... How bad is it? How bad is it? There's no other selections I can choose here. I don't really know what to do. I'll just try putting it back. The frustrations of the live streaming experience. I guess I could check in Lightstream if there's something funky in their ingest. Size is 1920 by 1080. Tram ding ding. It's not bad at all, don't worry about it. Pretty annoying though. Let me just check something. View my RTMP sources. Okay. Stream output. Let me just check this RTMP here. Hide, duplicate, delete. We do not do that. There are no real settings you can adjust there anyway. Fit to canvas. Bit odd. Move forward, delete. There's no real settings here. Webcam expression session. What? What the? Expression session. Why would that? Intriguing. What is expression session? By the way, why is it using... Is my microphone on... Hang on a second. What microphone is this picking up? There's going to be a bit of feedback here for a moment. Is it this microphone? By the way, why is it using... Which microphone is this picking up on? I'm scratching the microphone. Is my microphone on... Hang on a second. What microphone is this picking up? There'll be a bit of feedback for a moment. Is it this microphone? Yeah, it's that microphone. No, that's good. That's good. Okay, yeah, that was weird. I don't know why. For a second there, I thought it was picking up a different microphone. I'm like, what? Maybe I'll have to swap out to Go Lightstream 2. I probably should start using it. I mean, well, hold on a second. I've exhausted all avenues of what this could be in terms of the LiveView Solo. So therefore, I guess I should just try Studio 2 at some point, right? Yeah, Yo, Dunsky's in the house. Hey, Givsky. I can hear the rub. Hey, Powercat. How you doing, Powercat? I'm getting direct messages on WhatsApp these days. So, Sydney IRL, right on. Dunsky, yeah, we're well, oh, hello. Swiped too many times. Marty is house sitting for tattoo, and well, Marty's out at the moment. I'm just chilling here until he gets back, and then I think we're going to do something. I'm not too sure. I don't know how this is going to go. We do have a little glitch going on, a little every now and then glitch. Not exactly sure what that is. We've tried every conceivable setting in my LiveView Solo and in the config of it, and nothing has changed it. Half of me is thinking it's something to do with my HDMI cable, but that wouldn't make any sense because this is a shielded cable. We've been using it for so long without any problems. The cable could have broken. I'd highly doubt that though. Could it also be something else like my power source or something? I don't know, dudes. I've got other power sources, but it's only a very minor glitch, but you know me, being the absolute freaking perfectionist I am, I'm kind of trying to assess what it is, why it's happening, and yeah. Move some carriages, we'll pop back later. The good old shunt skis, love a good shunt. Get out of the way. By the way, I've got to turn the AC off. It's really warm, it's really cold back here. here. While I'm up, I'll get myself a refreshing beverage of H2O. Probably should make something to eat as well. I probably will have, maybe I'll make a Sanger. Look at that. Bubbles. Yeah, there's a big glitch. It's like, okay, so as I came back from the kitchen, the glitch was, that was a good example of that glitch, right? It's like the frames aren't keeping up or something. Don't really know what else to do. I mean, I could just bring in a new RTMP source. Should we try that? Should I try bringing in a new source into bringing in a duplicate source? Let me try this. I don't want to do that though, because then, no, if I do that, then I'll definitely have to stop the stream. Yeah, I can't do that. Yeah, I can't do that. Intriguing though. Very intriguing. I have never seen this issue before. We've never had this issue before. I'll try duplicating the scene. I just duplicated that RTMP source. And now what I'll do is delete the one above it. But it's got the same stream key. That wouldn't make any sense. I'm going to try it anyway. Unlock it and delete it. Okay. Okay, so I just changed just tried changing it. I need a bubble machine, Hendrik, so I can bubble up my Chardonnay and call it Shaz. All right, so at this point though, there is one thing we haven't tried yet. Shit me, can't believe I haven't thought about this. Power down the GH5 and start it again. Of all the things we haven't tried, I haven't done that yet. So let me turn it off. You're gonna see a black screen for a bit and then it'll come back on. That's the first, like realistically, we probably should have done that ages ago, right? Power completely off the GH5. Live View Solo will say no camera, that's cool. You'll still get the stream, won't die because of Go Light Stream failsafe. So I'll just turn it off. Turning it off now. Oh, I can't quite get there. Hold on. I gotta get up and do it. You're going off, boy. Get it out of there. It's back on, but I've got to change the exposures and everything. We'll put ISO skins and shutter speed down to 100 so we don't get any flickering. So we should be back, and Trouser, you're fresh. And we should, I mean, I'll just make sure. Yeah, okay, that's good. So I just turned it off and back on, and did it make any difference? Let's do the test. Let's test it by wobbling ourselves around, seeing if there is kind of any glitching. No, I still see glitching. Okay, well, let me try this. let me try turning it off. Let me try changing a custom. There's a custom mode which I've selected for my streams. Now maybe something's gone wrong with the custom mode in terms of HDMI output or something. And then I can, maybe the cables are dirty. I'm going everywhere. Let me try this first. Let me change the custom mode. So I've got it set to custom function 3.1. Set it to, I'm just going to change it at random here to 2. Oh, it's hard to do while it's in the cage. Oh, I can't do it, man. Hang on a second, can't quite get there. Ah! Okay, I'll just do it like this. It was locked. Okay, so that's a different... let me just adjust my settings. So that's custom setting 2. So obviously everything will need changing. That's F4 ISO 100. Oh, no, that's the exact same setting. So we'll see. Is the glitch a click? PowerCat? No, it's not a click. It's just like a frame. Describe it as it's like there's just a frame dropping every now and then, and that didn't make a difference because it came straight back. Yeah, it's like there's a frame that drops, or maybe like 3 frames, and then to it. Keyframe is 2 seconds. Resolution is 1920 by 1080. Bitrate is 6. Frame rate 30. Yet we've had this glitch all stream. It's making me not want to stream, to be completely honest. I'm getting a little pissed off at it. I'm going to try taking out the HDMI cables and just checking maybe there's dirt in there or something. There we go. I'll see you in a minute. In a moment. Unplugged it from the ready dude, Pertsky. This isn't even turned on. I'm only on the Wi-Fi. Are we not buck yet? Buck? Yeah, we're buck. Yeah, I've tried that. That was one of the first things we did, Pertsky. We're only on the Wi-Fi right now. Yeah, there's nothing else I could really. Yeah, unit info. Maybe there might be maybe I could do a firmware update. That's another thing, I guess. I'm looking at the unit info. Is there a firmware update? Software version, serial number. I mean, I could probably look on the in the portal itself. I'll just do that. I'll just have a look if there's a firmware update available. I don't know if it had it. I don't think I've ever updated the firmware on this though. Now live. Where's the? Doesn't tell me about. Subscription info. Let's just check here, I guess. Pretty annoying. Doesn't really look like. Okay, there is a low delay mode. I've never used it before. It's worth trying. I'm going to stop the stream here. I'm going to turn on the low delay. Oh, can I just turn it on now? No, it's grayed out. I've got to be stop stream. So I'm going to stop the stream. I'll come back with a low delay. I've never really been too concerned with it, because I figure if you're IRL streaming, it's not as like sitting at home watching the chat all the time. Are we not back up yet? Yeah, we're back up. I will try mobile only. Yeah, good point. Good point. Good point, actually. It could be the Wi-Fi. It's a very good point, dude. Very good point. I haven't tried that yet. By the way, low delay mode's getting it up to 9 megabits a second. Holy shitballs. Is it worth checking now? Is this worth checking? Is this worth doing to check? Because I see a bigger bit rate than I've ever seen before on the LiveView Solo. 9,436 kilobits a second. What's going on? Is that, is there any lag? Ah, there is. Still lag. Okay, well then let's try that. Let's try that. Let me plug this back in and go for gold, hey? Let me 9,000 kilobytes a second? I didn't even think it went that high. Doesn't seem as bad right now. Doesn't seem as bad. I might leave it for a while. It seems to be better like that. Like, unless I'm imagining it, does it seem better? I feel like it's somewhat better. I'm gonna get something to eat. What was that noise? Oh, that's a little bit better. Hey, Archie. Sure. Now we had a little leftover pizza. I could have one of those pieces. Marty will obviously tack into the next one, but I'll have one of them. We only had one. We had what? I thought we had way more than this left over. Perhaps Marty took some to work. Tell you what we do have though. A couple of long necks of stout back here. Oh, shoot yeah. Get myself a little platey. Where are the plates again? Here. Oh, I might as well zap this, eh? Where's the microwave? Nope. Nope. Where is the microwave? Nope. Down here. Just go to the bathroom. Look after yourselves. Guess we should try. We should try the Wi-Fi, the 4G. It would not be smart to not try it. Paper towels tattoo? Where are your papier towels? No napkins? No napkins tattoo? Shit. Why? How could you do this? How could you have no paper towels in a kitchen? That doesn't make any sense. But guess I'll have to use a tissue. Alright, fair enough. Yeah, I guess we should try it, hey? Like add the progressively gotten better throughout the stream. Was a lot worse at the start. Hendrik, better. I'll stay for a bit longer. I've got to go to sleep as it's 3 a.m. and I must be sociable tomorrow. Understood, dude. Understood. Hendrik, I don't keep papier towels either. You don't? By the way, that's a little too overexposed. I can change that by just changing the ISO. It's on auto. I'll set it to a setting that's going to be better. Like that. How about that? You idiot. How about that? I mean, if it's gotten better, I won't change. I won't add the 4G to it. Oh shit, that's way too hot. If you don't keep paper towels, what do you clean up spills and shit with? It has gotten better though, hasn't it? Let me see what the destination looks like now that I've changed it to low delay mode. Low delay, low delay, low delay, low delay. No, it didn't do anything to the changes. I should try overriding the resolution again. Shit. 1920 by 1080. See what happens with that. Sketchy little sketchy sketch. It's definitely better. Cool. Haven't seen a glitch in a while. Interesting. You know what? It could be the Wi-Fi, huh? Where is it? I should track it by putting a Ethernet cable in. There's a glitch right there. I don't even know where his Wi-Fi box is. Let me go and have a look. Must be in the study. I do not see Wi-Fi router anywhere. That's weird. He does have a short throw projector. We watched some YouTube last night. It looks rad. I don't see it. Tattoo, where do you hide your Wi-Fi router?
That's bizarre.
You'd think it'd be down somewhere visible, right? I was going to suggest plugging straight into it via Ethernet, but it's not like the connection's not strong enough. Like the bit rate's the best I've ever seen it, but it could be the Wi-Fi, like stopping and starting, like joining and disconnecting. I don't even know where it is though. Wouldn't be up high, right? Could be in his bedroom. I didn't check the master room. No, not in there. Can't find it. Some of these new apartments, they're like built into the thing, like it's part of the wall or something. But you still gotta have a physical router, right? I don't know if you can see this distance, like as far away as I am, but this is the cupboard where you normally have a fridge, but apparently the fridge is outside there because it doesn't fit in there. The fridge doesn't fit in a cupboard. That's unfortunate. Oh, here's a cupboard. Here's a little... No. I thought these are all shoes. There's a little cupboard just behind here. I thought maybe that could be where the router is. There's a table with rum samples here. By the way, I wish I could show you the other room with Tattoo's rum, but I'm not going to. Unless Tattoo comes on the stream and says, dude, you can happily show my room. I won't show it to you, but you should see his rum collection. It's amazing. Could be the... Yeah, definitely. That's what I was thinking, the ping. I couldn't quite get to the word ping, but that's kind of what I was thinking. I guess we should, while we're here, we should just try it, right? I'll plug this in and we'll see if it makes any difference. Well, you know what? No. We're going to have to do that anyway. We're going to have to use this when we go wandering. So that's when I'll plug this in. I still want to find the Wi-Fi router though. Also, that's still overblown. Overexposed. That's going to change the glitter. The what's the word I'm looking for? The refresh of the lights. I'll put it down to ISO 200 and back down to 100. Yeah, that's better. Hey Archer, where is the modem? I can't find it either. There's another cupboard here. Oh, that's a linen press. You would think it'd be over here. What about over here? It's got to be in here. Hey, Archer, do you like this? I found this instead. go get it. Meow. Oh. 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 Come on, get on the wall. Come on. Oh, look at this. Archer, what have we got here? Ooh-wee. Oh yeah, I was looking for the router. I got distracted. Meow, meow. Come on, try to do the jump. Meow. I'm gonna get Archer on camera for you. Up. Come on, come on. Got it. He won't come up on the chair. Come on, Archer. Aren't you allowed on the chair? Maybe he's not allowed on the stool. Do you reckon he might not be allowed up here? I highly doubt that though. He's up on everything else. Where is the modem? How come I can't find it? It makes no sense where it is. Could be in here. Archer, do you know where it is? Do you know where it is? I cannot seem to find it, but I found something to play with. Smoke detector. No, 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 no. No. Archer, I found another one of these over here, hey? Hey? There's another one. Put it back in the box. Put it back in the box. Still can't find it. Cannot see it. Cannot know it. Alright. I think maybe he thinks it's his owner's seat. Could be, yeah. He definitely doesn't like coming up there. a nice little sound. It's glitching, but a lot less. I mean, I've done everything aside from trying the Wi-Fi. I mean the 4G, which we will have to do. I've done everything I can do. That's a dissonant sound, isn't it? Let's just deal with it. Yeah, I mean, if anybody, I mean, I have posted on the Facebook and there's no comments yet, but if anybody can find out why, like, if you can find something online, then I'll take suggestions, but I've kind of, you know what, we could be here for a few more hours. Should we just, at least just try what Perd said? Let's plug this in. Let's kill the Wi-Fi, even though how could I do that? I'll just try it. I'm just going to try it. We'll just try it. You know, it can't hurt to try it, right? So we'll turn this on, let that come back to life. At that point, we'll at least have literally tried everything, and then we'll know when we get outside, it'll work better. So let's do that. Because I think once we've had a few drinks, we won't want to be faffing around. We'll just want to hang out, right? All right, so that's just connected, or that's come to life. It's got full bars. So now if I go back to Live View Solo, I should have two, I'll just refresh my browser there, and there should be two connections as opposed to just one. Good idea checking this though, like just for, not curiosity, peace of mind. So two connections are on now. I guess we could test it by not doing anything and just seeing if having two connections helps. So the bit rate is no different on, there's no difference on the front panel. It's still at 9,364 kilobits a second. I'll just turn the display off so that it preserves its battery, but I guess we'll just see for a while there. This is with the two signals joined together. As long as curiosity doesn't kill the cat. I don't even know where Archer went. It's a nice cat though, huh? Nice cat. Was that a glitch just then? I feel like there was, I think I just caught out of the corner of my eye a little bit of a glitch. In the meantime, oh wow. It's glitching? Okay, drop the Wi-Fi, okay. Okay, I'll do that. What street am I on? Hang on a second. Sorry, just got distracted by something. I'll drop the Wi-Fi. Let me do that. So, two connections. How do you do that? Connections would be the way to start, I'd assume. Wi-Fi, selecting Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi is all grayed out for the time being. Connected. Oh, we had issues with this before, didn't we? It says it's connected. How do you unconnect it? There's no option to unconnect it. That's That is actually. It just shows you the connections. Doesn't give you an option to stop the connection. It just says, yeah, that's connected. Maybe there's a way to do it from the front page. It says Ethernet is turned on. It's not in, that's not connected via, it's connected via USB. I'm going to turn off, I'm going to try something. I'm going to turn off Ethernet. Not even, there's literally nothing connected via Ethernet, so I'm turning that off. So it's possible that the Ethernet being switched on, even though there was nothing plugged into it, was giving issues. Either way, I've turned Ethernet off. These are the busiest days of the year for the ISPs. Everyone's streaming shit. This is true, actually. Okay, well, I turned that off. I still haven't managed to drop. I might have to do it from the front of the device here. Interfaces, 2 out of 3 are connected. Okay, let's see if we can disconnect the Wi-Fi here. Jungle Bird 5G. Disable, I can do it easily from here. Still glitching? Okay, thanks, Pertsky. Okay, I'm disabling the Wi-Fi. Wait for it. Okay, the Wi-Fi is off. So the only thing connected is 4G. So the only thing connected now is my 4G service through Optus. It has dropped down to 8,000 kilobytes a second, so it's not quite the 9,000 that it was before, but it's hovering quite nicely at 8,000. So from here on in, if we see glitching, it's completely the LiveView Solo. It's not whatever I'm putting into it. So this is a great idea to do this test. I don't see any glitching as it stands right now. So yeah, this could be the greatest little experiment that we've done here, Persky. I did see a glitch. I saw a little glitch then. I saw a glitch. Make some movements and be loud, man. I'm being loud for you, you lovely specimens. A little loud, a little loud, a little movement, a little gestations. Tiny glitch. Yeah, there was one there, right? There was one there though. I feel like we're getting somewhere though. My only fear is we'll drain the battery quicker, but then again, who cares? Fuck the glitches. They're much better at this point, right? I'm just a perfectionist, H-man. A huge perfectionist. You know me. Yeah, there hasn't been one for a while. Should I reconnect the Wi-Fi so we get, it's barely noticeable? I'll add the Wi-Fi back in just so that it's a fail-safe. Interesting little conundrum we find ourselves in a pickle of a dilly at, though, I gotta tell you. No device. What's this no device? No device is turned on as well. I might turn that off. That's my old, because I'm only using one 4G service, so I just turned off the one that's not on. No name is the one that's on. Dial in string 99. No hash, no that. Yeah, cool. Wi-Fi is off, it's disabled. I could re-enable it and just see what happens. I will re-enable the Wi-Fi here, just for the sake of having 2 streams for redundancy. But we'll leave this one on as well. All the things, eh? All the conundrums. Disabled Wi-Fi. Enable. I want to enable the Wi-Fi. Let it come back up. Enablings. No network. Why not just go straight back to Jungle Bird 5G? Verifying. Completed. Connected, I guess. Now bitrate should go back up to 9,000. This is 2 of 2. Yeah, we got 2 interfaces and we're back up to 9,000. So our overall bit rate is better. And this little glitch, well, we've assessed that. I would say it's a live view solo issue. Oh, you know what I could check? Because we're in a house that has TVs and shit. Or does he? No, he hasn't got a TV. He's got a projector. I was going to say we could just check the cable. There's going to be a in this house, right? That's another thing. The port, the pipeline from the camera to the live view solo is something we can't check because we've only got one HDMI cable. But I am in a house. I did see a glitch right there too. I'd say it's the one. But it also happened with the other thing. Now these monitors, these don't use HDMI. Why would they? Maybe there's a monitor up here. Is this an HDMI to HDMI monitor or a old school? It's a VGA port. Old school VGA port. That looks like an old work monitor tattoo. I'm seeing a Dell monitor on the desk over there. What the hell? That looks like an old work one. Jeez. No, there's no HDMI cables in this house because they don't actually have a television screen. They just project it up against the wall. So why would they have... Wait a second. What? I see one. I see a good one. A shielded one. That's exactly what I was looking for. And it was just sitting down there. Well, in that case, I think it's worse with the Wi-Fi. Yeah, I'd say so. What we'll do, we'll try this just by changing a cable out and seeing. And if it's not, we know it's his Wi-Fi. The ping on the Wi-Fi. Let's try this then. Okay, so I'll see you in a moment. I'll come back, right? So we now have a new, from the GH Live View Solo is a brand new, or not a brand new, but an alternate HDMI cable. It's a very nice one. It's a shielded one. It's very swish. And we're back. Are we glitching? I see a big glitch already. But an alternate. See a huge glitch. I saw a glitch. I saw a glitch. So it's not the HDMI cable. Okay, that's good to know. I'm going to add a comment to my Facebook post. Looks like it's worse when connected to Wi-Fi, but Wi-Fi as only one source, but it is also still prevalent, good word, Scrabble word, with 1G connection. So I'm baffled. Okay, I added that to the thing. I'll take this cable back out. It's obviously not the cable. There's no glitches without gives in the frame. Problem solved. Yes. Rob, Mac, yo, Givsters and Givers. How you doing, man? I might even turn the Wi-Fi off just because, like, it's worse, right? I'm gonna take this cable out. This cable, it's it's not making a difference. Let's unplug it. Back in a sec. See you cobbers in a moment. I was gonna call you car. So what have we assessed here? The Wi-Fi is the issue. In that regard, should I turn the Wi-Fi off? We got sound again? Wi-Fi. Yeah. I think I should turn the Wi-Fi off, right? Or not turn it off. I don't even know where it is. That's what I was looking for. If I found it, I could reset it. I'm going to do another look, hey? I'm going to do another look. Why is this so hidden? It's a fucking router. How come? I'm a tech guy. How come I can't find this? You know where I haven't checked? I haven't checked in the room I'm staying in. Could be in my room. What's that? Not in here. Ah, here it is. Found it. It's in the cupboard in my room. It's a Netgear. It's the same one I've got. I'm going to turn it off and back on. So this makes me think the encoding isn't able to keep up. That's interesting. What I'm going to do, I'm going to try resetting the modem. And then we'll go from there. So I'm glad we've got the 4G connected because it'll bump straight to that. I'm going to turn the modem off and back on. We'll turn it off for a moment. Okay, I just unplugged the modem itself, but he does have a few switches and stuff in there. Oh, by the way, because I'm connected to that Wi-Fi now, I won't have a signal here, which is fine. I can just turn it back on again, but I'll leave it off for a moment. Yeah, we're down to 7,000. That's cool there. All right, now I'll go and turn it back on. take a little while to kick back in, but while it's doing that, I'm going to take a photo what's the cat's name again? Archer, because it's doing this thing where it's laying, and I've noticed it a few times. It lays on the ground, but it puts its paws on my shoes, on my thongs. It's weird. I got the shot before it got up. Yeah, it's kind of strange. I'll show it to you. I don't know how well this will come up on the screen, but it's sitting and it's laying with its paws on my shoes. I don't know if that's a thing, like if it does that with its owner's shoes as well, with tattoo shoes. It's definitely doing it with mine though. All right, well, I'm gonna just check that modem. Okay, that's powered back up and the lights are back on. Let me see if it's come back up here. It's connected to Optus, Junglebird 5G. Let me refresh my trousers. Uh-oh. It's not coming back up. Uh-oh, shit. How come that didn't just did it not connect? Should be good. All the lights have flashing and lit up. It's the same modem that I've got, so I know what it looks like when it's connected. It should be good now. Uh-oh. Shit me shit. Do I have to refresh? Wi-Fi. Is it any better? Renew the DHCP lease, done. Okay, that's better. So I have to renew the DHCP. Okay, so the stream's there, no glitching, but don't forget, Pertsky, I don't know when you put those comments in, but that might have been before when it was off, because it's now back up. And I see we're connected. I see we're connected with it's only connected with one interface though. Zero glitching because it's one interface. So we haven't connected back to the Wi-Fi yet. Let me connect back to the Wi-Fi. So it's interesting that the LiveView Solo doesn't remember the old Wi-Fi network. You just wrote that now. Yeah, that makes sense though, because it's not actually, it's not connected to. Okay, here's Jungle. Let's try this. Here comes the Junglebird 5G. Why? Okay, so it's doing something weird. It's taken a long time to find the networks, but. See, if we connect back to this Wi-Fi and then it starts glitching again, 100% it's his Wi-Fi being unstable for live streaming. Okay, so we're back up on that now. So two interfaces are connected and we're at 9,367. So if we start to see glitching now, it's Tattoo's Wi-Fi. If it's good, then it means that it just needed to be reset. So are we glitch free? Are we glitch free? And we could even test that by turning off my 4G as well. Could you imagine after all of this faffing around, adding the RTMP sources back in, changing the stream keys, checking Lightstream, checking this, checking that, all it was an unstable Wi-Fi connection? And I should have thought about that first, right? I'm using a different connection. Looks pretty good though, right? Like I haven't seen it, hasn't happened for a while. I think we're good here. I think we're good. I think we're damn good. And at some point soon, I'm gonna drink beer as a celebratory measure. Actually, I'm gonna turn the heat back on, or the air back on. It's a bit stifling. Oh, Archie. All right, I feel like we're good. Ain't seen a glitch yet. Since it disconnected from the Wi-Fi, not a single glitch. Okay, well, I feel like we're right back where we should be. I'm gonna turn off my Optus and we're gonna go straight onto the Wi-Fi only, and let's see what that does. Shut down. So my Optus modem is now powered off, so we're only on the Wi-Fi. We're not dual bonding, we're only on the Wi-Fi. This will be a great testy test. I should have thought about that. If you're gonna use someone's Wi-Fi that you've never used before to stream, just reset the modem first. I can't believe I didn't think of that. Why didn't I think of that? I think of everything else but the most simple of things, right? Like that should have been the first port of call. How long should I wait for Marty to drink beer? Do I have to wait for Marty? No glitches, folks. I'm gonna make a comment here on the Facebook and say, look, I've sussed out what it is. Don't wait, Perdsky. Don't wait for Marty. I think I narrowed it down to a lousy internet connection at the place I am at. Reset the modem, and now it's all good. Let me do a little test here, or a check with what kind of NBN service is to this address. I can do that by going to the nbn.co website, I believe. No, that's not the right address. NBN service checker. I feel like this would be fiber to the basement. Check your address. Okay, so I'll put in this address here. Where is it? Okay. I'm gonna go with fiber to the basement. Let me see. Still loading. Wow, that's taken a long time to find this address. The hell? Have I got... Shields are down for this website. Why is it not coming up? Okay, reset that trouser. Says service available. What? Just show me the connection. Okay. Okay, here's another website. What type of NBN connection do I have? Give me the search. Fucking give me the search. Search NBN. Check your address. Do it again. Check residential. It just puts you on this map that says it's a general rollout. It's fiber, right? An existing provider delivers a fiber network to this area. So that's fiber. Fiber to the basement, I'm going to assume. Let's try this in the fiber update. Where are we again? Yeah, it's fiber. So this whole area is fiber. I don't know why I needed to check that, because it's fast enough. I just thought it would be interesting to note. Yeah. Fiber to the basement. All right. Well, in other news, I don't feel like I can't really just drink beer. I'm house sitting. What's a speed test give? That's a good question. We did it yesterday. It was 100 down. I'll show you. I'll do it. This is on fast.com. Okay, so 100 went up to 140. It's down to 110. So at 110 down. And upload speed 110, 75, 50 milliseconds, 7 millisecond ping, and upload speed is around about 54. It looks like it got to 40. So you're on the basic tier level of 100 down, 40 up. So it's yeah, I'll show it to you. 110 down, looks like it's going to end up at 35 up. So, I mean, speed-wise, that's certainly fine to do everything you need. My only fear would be the connectivity. So it needs to be, I mean, just then we just discovered that maybe, but potentially Tattoo hasn't turned that off and on in 6 months. So a quick turn off and back on, and we're back up to seamless connection, which is handy to know. Putski, maybe he had lots of bullshit home devices connected to the router and was destroying the ping. Yeah, true. CCTV. I don't know what is connected. I mean, there's an office set up here, and then there's another office in the other sort of like a little hallway. But those computers aren't switched on, So, and I think that one's Marty's. Marty said he brought his tower over here. Yeah, Marty said he brought this. He brought his PC tower, which is that thing underneath. He brought all that with him. I think that even might be his monitor over there. I don't know. But either way, to get to where we are now in terms of what's the problem, I feel like I went about that the wrong way, right? Like I definitely went about this the wrong way to problem solve. I should have thought about it. I should have thought, well, hang on, dude, you're live streaming. What's the most critical thing with live streaming? Your internet. It's probably the internet. While I'm here parading myself, I'll give myself a little massage. Oh, that feels lousy. It's not helping at all. Yeah, but I don't know why I didn't think of that. Like, internet, like most critical issue when live streaming is internet. So if anything ever goes wrong, first of all, check your internet. Is this a cat thing? Archer! Hey. Where'd you go? Taking a shit. Taking a shit. Archie watchy. Archer? I don't know where he went. I genuinely don't know where the cat is. Uh-oh. Can't have gotten out anywhere. Maybe he's in Tattoo's room. Uh-oh. Yeah, he's just chilling out in his master's room. It's a bit frightening. It's like, well, we're here to house sit to make certain things don't go astray. And all of a sudden I can't find the cat. It's not a cat thing? You don't think that's a cat massage thing? I didn't even try it. I just was worried that I'd lost him. Oh, let's just chill out until Marty gets here and then drink beer. I guess. Can't really play guitar in this chair. Rob Mack, I just did a speed check on fast.com and I got 18 down and 17 up. When I do it on speedtest.net, I get 82 down and 17 up. All right, good idea. Speedtest.net, let me try this. He's using TPG? Shit me, man. They're lousy. TPG ISP, but it's connecting via i3D net. Yeah, this is way different. It went to 220, but it's dropped back down to 117, 116. So download is 112. Upload is hovering at 45, 47, 46, 6 millisecond ping. So it went 112 down, 44 up, and 6 ping. Virtually the same. Before was about 140. But that's an interesting result you've got, Rob, with your differences. Didn't Telstra buy TPG? I don't know, but I guess my memory of TPG is lousy. But then again, that was in the ADSL days, so. Powercat, are you going to go surfing while you're up here? Are you in the city, are you? No, there's no plans to go surfing up here. City beaches, surfing? Hell no, dude. Fighting for a wave? Nah, not into it. I can honestly say I have never. No, that's not true. I have body surfed. I'm gonna say I've never been in the water at Bondi Beach. Spent a lot of time on Bondi Beach as a kid skateboarding, but I have been in. I body bashed. TPG was a very good dial-up provider back in the day. That's what I was getting at. Whenever I had TPG with ADSL, oh, okay, dial-up's even, okay, fair enough. I've no real issues with TPG. Powercat, I just did a week at Manana. Hey, live in Vaucluse, but I usually go to Tammy or wait for a very shit day and have fun in the North Bondi Rip. Dude, you were just down in Manana? Did you hang out at Bendalong and check out the stingrays? If anybody that doesn't know, there's a spot, Manana, on the south coast, about another hour from where I am normally on the south coast. And the stingrays come right to the edge of the beach, like big fat black stingrays, you know, like the size and the style that killed Steve Irwin, the big ones. They come right up to the shore and you can stick a GoPro in its mouth kind of thing. What happened with the beer? Well, look, Marty did say he'd be here at 1:30. It's now, okay, I'll wait till 2. And if he doesn't get here at 2 or by 2, I'll crack the beer. You can't. Powercat, yeah, I surfed a spooky day at Flat Rock and then a good 3 to 4 foot day at the island and this nice day at Manana. Good to be away from crowds. But no boat trip this year? No boat trip, right. I had a surf yesterday before I came up here and I only... Jesus. It sounded like the world was falling apart. It's just a truck driving past. I only went out because I knew that it'd be my last surf of the year, but the conditions were garbage. It was blowing it was southwesterly, but there was no swell to... When the southwesterly comes in Culburra Beach, if there is a good swell, like at least a 2 meter swell, there's some real good waves at the southern point of Culburra Beach, but there wasn't any swell. It was like 0.8 of a meter. And then 0.8 of a meter, when they measure it at the buoys, like right out in the ocean, means by the time it gets into the shore, it's like 0.4 of a meter. So there just wasn't any size. There was a few waves came in, but... And it was cold too, like the water was still cold. Hendrik, they're so useless I had to take my issues to MySpace. Then they banned me from their service. Only problem was they forgot to ban me. I had a free, even if shit internet for a few years. That's funny. Where am I? I'm in, I don't want to dox, because I'm at Tattoo's house. Tattoo, you may remember from my vlogs. Used to work with him at the library as a photographer back in 2004, I guess. 2013. After I got back from Adelaide. So Marty, who you do know, he's house sitting. Tattoo's away with Christmas and stuff. And so Marty is house sitting for Tattoo, and he's got a rooftop. And he said, "Why don't you come over?" So I won't dox the location, but it's in the city. We're in the city. Perdsky, I was with Magna Data, but most of the people I knew went with TPG. Did you have a 56k modem? I did. I know you weren't asking me, but I did. Had a permanent dial-up connection for $300 a month. Permanent dial-up? So like always on? He called into the stream with Marty. Yeah, Tattoo did call onto a stream. That's right. And yeah, Tattoo's obviously fine with me being here, but I don't want to give away his location or anything. But we will go up when we go upstairs or we go out. I'll cover up the camera until we get to the spot or whatever. Oh, by the way, for those that didn't see it, the last stream that we did before this one, no, that's not right. The stream that I did before Christmas, I got too drunk, like too drunk to stream, right? When I get to that stage, someone should say, "Hey dude, maybe think about killing it, like wrap the stream." I was too drunk, like well too drunk. And I had a pretty bad hangover the next day, but ultimately I'm trying to avoid doing that again. Like I love having drinks on the stream and I love getting drunk, but to get to the stage I got to on that stream is too much, like too much. Always on and a static IP. What did you use that for, Perdsky? What would you have needed a always on slow internet connection for? My first modem was 240 BPS, 2400 BPS. Watching texts from bulletin boards slowly load across the screen. thing for your mods. We'll look after you. Yeah. Well, anybody I'd like. I mean, I don't mean like a mod ending the stream on me, but I mean someone just saying like, hey, dude, you might be a bit drunk now. Like, because I get it. Like, if someone says to me, you're drunk, I'll be like, yeah, I know. That was the plan. Like, I achieved it. I wanted to drink. But there's also something to be said for being so drunk when, like there was blackouts in that stream for me. Blackout points where I don't even, like, Doug, if you're still watching, Doug sent me a message the other day saying he was sorry that the connections were so poor and whatnot. And I had to think back. I thought we had Doug on fine. I thought Doug's Shunting 5 was no dramas. I don't want to watch the stream back because I thought it went okay, but apparently it didn't happen. So I never want to, well, it's not that I never want to get that way again, but I like getting that way, but I don't want to stream when I'm like that way. Yeah, I gotta do something here. And then I'll drink beer. We won't get too out of control though. Got this little script of mine. What was I gonna say? Oh, well, we can talk about this if you want, but how about that Hex crypto, hey? How about the all-time lows? Shit, if you want to buy Hex, I'd suggest, not the financial suggestions, but I'd suggest now's a good time to buy. Shit, it's going down, right? It's the bear market as bad as it can be right now. I'm looking forward to scooping up a little more though, if I'm being brutally honest. I'm gonna pick up some more Hex and some Bitcoin once I start work. Definitely. But wow, it's pretty bad right now. Like, there's all kinds of shit going down in the community as well. Like, people are flipping the fuck out right now. Like, and turning on each other and turning on themselves. I just stay silent and watch, but wow, it's not expected is what it is. Like, even like, and I don't want to talk about him because he's a tool, but the Joker, he's gone from absolutely smoking Richard Hart to the complete opposite and slamming him now. Like, anything Richard Hart does, the Joker is like, fuck this guy and fuck that, he's doing this and he's doing that. And it's like, dude, months, not even, like 4 months ago, you were just on your hands and knees at whatever he did. And then he messed up and the community outed him, the Joker. And then because the community hates him, suddenly he has to hate the community founder or the leader. And he's just going like non-stop barrage of shit against Richard Hart. And he's like, well, we don't need him. You know, the code is immutable, so we don't need him. It's like, yeah, but he created it, you know? Like, you don't need him, sure. But like, he's the guy that made it. So like, everybody smokes Satoshi, nobody knows who he is, but everybody smokes him. If you could find out who he was, or if he was still alive, or whatever the story is, I'm sure you'd like to sit down with him and say, hey, and not saying Joker, I'm just saying in general, you'd like to meet the guy and say, hey, how about this with your white paper? We weren't really sure about whatever, and blah, blah, blah. But the way Joker's talking is like, well, this contract exists irregardless of whether Richard Hart is involved or not, and everything Richard Hart does is shit, and therefore he doesn't need to be part of it. And so the Joker's angle is to try to sort of divide the community even further against, so divide the community into those that still believe in Hex, but also believe Richard Hart shouldn't be a part of it, is what I'm getting. That's the vibe I'm getting from him. It's like, far out, dude. So Richard Hart personally calls you out because you shilled this absolute rubbish, and you're making your own coin as well. So like, so we don't need Richard Hart. Those that believe in Hex don't need Richard Hart, but yet you're making a coin that we all need to believe in you for? Get out of here. It's like the biggest, slowest train wreck you've ever seen. And he's so cringe. Everything he does is cringe. Like, he's now he's trying to do slot streaming, and it's just like, at one point he wanted to imitate, what's his name, Dr. Disrespect, and everything he did was to try to just mimic Dr. Disrespect, and now he's like on the slot streams doing the same thing. It's like, dude, stay in your lane, or get a lane, or just be original. Remember, my main complaint with the guy was that he just copies an existing thing, right? Like the Joker. It's not your thing. You didn't create it. You just saw it on a movie and went, oh, that looks cool. How about I make that my entire online presence? How about you get a bit creative? Like, how about you think about something and maybe take a section of that and add it to your own thing, instead of just literally copying the thing that already exists. It's like, it's so unimaginative. That's the word I'd use, unimaginative. It's just got there's nothing good about it. Beer o'clock, yes it is. I'll go and get beer. Dougski dropped towards the end. We all, including you, expected that. Yeah, I do remember that I thought it wouldn't last. I can't remember if it went all the way through though, Hendrik. I'd say Hex is a scam. Okay, I'd say that from the start, Perdsky. If Richard Hart was real, Hex and Pulse would be up and running by now. Well, Hex is up and running. Pulse, yeah, I agree. Pulse and Pulse Chain not being a thing is pretty concerning. Like, it's pretty concerning. Hey man, I don't agree with the outrage marketing. I don't agree with that tactic. I think it looks awful. As soon as I see a post of him doing that, I'm like, oh, this is as cringe as the Joker right now. But he's doing his own thing. He's choosing to do it that way. I personally think Richard Hart likes all that shit and then pretends he doesn't. I reckon he's like, this bag, I'm never going to use it. But he loves it. Like, he loves them. Hey, all the stupid colors and all the light up travel bags and all that Louis Vuitton crap. He secretly loves it, but he says he doesn't. Because if he didn't like something, you'd be analyzing how well or how not well it performed. So he'd always be looking at it and going, well, how can I do something to bring the price of this coin back to where it should be? Because don't forget, at one time it was 55 cents or 54 cents or something. So being less than 2 cents now, like, he would be thinking, how do I get it back to where it was? Like, what have I got to do? Okay, I'll try all this crap. I'll try buying all this garbage that I'm never going to use, just to show people that I'm loaded and you could be too. I think that's the angle. I'm loaded, and if you get involved in what I do, you could be loaded as well. Yeah. Are you no longer on Twitter, Hendrik? No, I think you're still there. I'm going to get a beer. I'll also get a glass to drink it from. From whence are they? Here. Oh no, Tattoo's got beer glasses. In here. Yeah, true. Tell you what, I'm just going to use the one I used yesterday. I don't want to dirty it unnecessarily. We used these yesterday for a stout. It's the same thing, dude. It's the same thing. waited, Marty. Marty, you're watching this. I waited for you, dude. I tried. I tried to wait for you, Marty. I did. I tried as long as I could. If Richard Hart was real, Hexen... Yeah, okay. It's still there. All these e-thoughts that have followed me recently on Twitter, more than 100 in the last few months. Is that right? Yeah. We bought these yesterday. We did. And now... I was waiting for Marty. I can't wait any longer. Nice, thick, fat, stout. Oh, dudes, in the bottle shop down the street here, I saw a... Fuck, what was the brand? Wild Boar, bourbon, Kentucky bourbon, in a can, 375 mils, 15%. 15%. And $17. Fuck me. $17 for a single can of pop with a lot of Kentucky bourbon in it. I'm gonna get a beer as well. Yeah, cheers, Rob. Go grab one, man. Have you guys seen it? What Wild... I'll see if I can find it on the internet, but I can't share it with you, but I'll... Wild Boar... 15%. Okay, I found it straight away. Let me read it to you. Wild... I can show it to you. Look at that. Hope you saw that. Wild Boar, Kentucky bourbon and cola, 15%. This is a website called liquorbaronsconnolly.com.au. $13 for a single, $33 for a 4-pack, $240 for a carton. A slab of that shit. That's outrageous. Like 15%? I mean, the 10% is rad, right? Oh, that sucks. That was dangerous. Got a sheepskin rug on the bench seat, and I've put stuff on it, and eventually it all just dragged itself off, including my telephone. Lucky it didn't hit the floor and smash even worse. I'll just fix that. Make sure it doesn't happen again. Imagine a 15% drink though. Crazy stuff. All these coins require fresh meat. No new investors and fools equals terminal. But that's the... Okay. So the difference with Hex is that you lock it up. So it doesn't require any fresh meat if you've locked it up for 15 years. What I like about it, like right now, Hex is less than 2 cents, right, to buy. Every day that you have a Hex stake, you're earning more Hex in the form of yield. So like, every time I look at my Hex staker app, I've got more Hex in there. So when I'm at a point, like quite literally, I don't start work until the third. I think I start on the 3rd. 3rd of January is my first official day. I'd like to buy more Hex right now because it's so cheap, but then you don't really need to because you're already earning it in yield every day that you've staked. So like, I've got a stake coming out, I think it's in another 2 years. That's still earning me until the day that the stake comes out. And you could say, yeah, but when that stake comes out, you're going to pay so much in Ethereum fees, right? So much gas fees. And yeah, I will. And the problem I see, and this is a problem I've always said about Hex, just by creating pulse chain doesn't stop this exorbitant fee on the Ethereum chain. And people came into my chat and said, yeah, but it's going to take, what's the term, economic energy from Ethereum over to pulse chain. It's like, yeah, but you're still gonna want to end your stake on Ethereum. You're not going to not end it, right? You're going to definitely end it. So you're going to pay that gas fee. And people would say, yeah, but don't forget you're getting a double of it on pulse chain. Great, but you're still going to have to pay that Ethereum fee. So I see it like a strange sword, because right now people probably don't have many stakes coming out. Like I've got a ladder that I think it's in 2 years or maybe another year and a half till a pretty big one does come out. When that does expire, if the price of Hex is still at like 2 cents, sure, I'm fucked, right? I'm lost. At that point, I still have earned all the yield anyway. So you could say, well, as long as you take that yield and don't do anything with it, you hold it until Hex goes back up in price, you should be good. I hear a door knock. Hey, how's it? How are you? How's it going?
Hello.
How you doing? Yeah.
Hey, how are you? Francisco, nice to meet you.
Francisco, nice to see you, man.
Ben, yeah. Man, it's strange, but you've heard me talk to Francisco.
I have.
Before. Yeah, you have. I know you have. And Francisco is the guy I was telling you about.
Yeah, I'm a fan, and I've seen your
the
videos.
surfing video.
I do remember that.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And
well, nice to meet you, man.
I used to watch your videos before COVID.
And the godfather of ceviche, which we made in your house. So you guys know each other on different planes. But
So
like,
let me ask you, did you see my content before Marty told you?
Yeah, way before, yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta warn you, I am live right now.
Bullshit.
So that's the stream happening right now.
That's a
So
good warning, yeah.
Also, can you turn that down, man?
Yeah, it's turned down. Hi, Vince! Is that even work?
You can pull up a chair and join us, because and man, I was gonna wait for you.
Are
and
you chatting with the crew?
yeah.
Oh wow.
And the stream kind of said, no, you got to get a beer, man. So I finally went and cracked it.
Oh,
I've
you
only
did
just
the stout.
cracked it.
Yeah. Well, you do that. There we come. Look. I was wondering what was going on there. It's the lag, hey.
There's a lag, yeah. Pull up a chair, Francisco.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you can have a chat with Ben on and there's some here, man. There's one.
Oh, there you go, yeah.
I got you.
And a cushion. You guys do that. I'm just gonna kind of plonk. Let me get you.
You got to unwind, yeah.
Yeah. He's like, where's the pen?
Are you?
This is awesome.
Do you want a stout? Do you want the dark one or this?
Oh, do you have an ale?
Yeah. Yeah.
Persky, that means nothing if the value becomes worthless. That's kind of what I was getting at, I guess. Yeah.
You get to be a celebrity. Oh, this is just live. Like they're just chatting like a bunch of people.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Francisco, you don't have to be on there, man.
Okay.
Yeah. It's up to you. Yeah.
I was going to wait till you got here, and then I had some tech issues and had to start the modem and do all that kind of stuff. And
Oh, really?
so when I started, I was like, well,
Did you reset like the whole apartment to its factory settings?
I had to hack into the mainframe and reset everything.
Yeah, no, do that, and you're welcome to join or whatever
Thank
you
you.
want to do.
Yeah, it's alright.
Do you want a glass or?
No, it's alright. Like I just opened it. Just take it up.
Yeah, so yeah, this is another thing too, which I obviously didn't factor in. Not everybody wants to be involved in a live stream, so there might come a time when I'll turn the camera sort of around so that it's just me that's on camera.
Yeah, just reset. Come and see this place anyway, man.
That will.
Good to see Marty again. Persky, yeah. Yeah, when you do a live stream, you not always are assuming that everybody's in on it, right? Like, not everybody wants to be in this stuff. So at some point, you've got to respect the wishes of others. So with that in mind, I will probably turn it around, and then the vision will just be me, or just me and Marty yeah.
Space.
Perd Beer says it's good to see you again, man.
Who's that?
Perd Beer. Remember this handle?
Bird beer, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Were they with us last time?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. And they also remembered that tattoo called in that time.
Oh, from down here. That was across the street when he called. That
Oh,
was literally
true. Was
over
that in that
there.
park
Yeah.
there?
On that green fucking patch of grass that's yellow
not
on
listed.
Google Maps.
Yeah.
Oh, this is still close.
Hendrik, given I did my first stream from the shower, yes, Hendrik, I do recall. I'm just going to turn this around, try to keep it on just me. What were we talking about? Do you want to keep talking about Hex, or do you want to just move on from there? I mean, I get Pertsky, and you're dead right. Like, if the value is nothing when that Hex stake comes out, then basically all I'm getting is more. All I'm getting is more my principal back and more of something that's worth not much. But at that point, if you just hold it and wait for the value to go back up, then you've got something. Hey, K-Boy, how you doing, man? How you doing, K-Boy? Merry Christmas. Do you say Merry Christmas still? Nah, it's closer to New Year's, right? Yeah, I don't know, like, if it's something that's got to be considered, because, like, the price chart of Hex has been so low for so long, and clearly nothing's helping, right? Nothing anyone's doing is helping the chart, the price. Yes, it's up from zero, it's still up. In that sense, the chart is up and to the right, but from all-time highs, it's down about 94% or something. Waiting for Godot. What's Godot, Pertsky? KY boy, I say bum bug. I'm not too sure what that word means, dude. But who's oh no, we won't go there. I'll leave that. I was going to touch something. I'll leave that alone. Charlotte Rose, do we still have Charlotte in the chat? She's still here? By the way, I haven't been using this for the chat at all because I got my laptop. But when we do depart, I've got a full charge on my phone, which is pretty damn handy. Actually, how's the power on everything else? 84, dude, it's so good having my big power bank. 84% still. Bah Humbug is a play by Samuel Beckett. Is that right? Don't think Charlotte's still here, so she had to split? Okay, fair enough. Bah Humbug is a play by Samuel Beckett. Samskis? Let's have a look at what that means. And you don't pronounce the T. Samuel Beckett. Beckett. You don't say the T? Samuel Beckett. An Irish novelist, dramatist, short story writer, theatre director, poet, and literary translator. Cause of death. Emphysema. Right. Died in Paris in 1989. You don't pronounce the T, Samuel Beckett. 2022 sucked and 2023 does not look any better. All right, what's the drama, boy? No, Waiting for Godot is the play by Samuel Beckett. Oh, you don't pronounce the T. Waiting for Godot, right. So KY, what's the drama? What's the problem with 2022? Aside from the crypto market being down. Can we get a little tighter on here? I feel like we're gonna keep streaming. We've got to be a little tighter, right? World War III is coming in 2023. Get out of here. Get out of there. Where did you hear that, dude? Are you for real? Do we know about that for fact? How did you hear this? Have you got your ear to the ground? How do you know that, man? I want to know the answer. I want to know what you know. Who do you associate with? How do you get all this info? World War III is coming? I'm going to turn that up a little bit. A bit more of an up angel. I don't know about that, dude. I mean, we heard a lot of drama or a lot of concerns about 2022 when it was on its way. Remember COVID-19 when it turned over to COVID 2020? And I was like, well, that year sucked. And then everybody was like, yeah, let's bring on 2022. I was like, you know what, dudes? Probably not going to be any different. Hadn't you heard, Gibbs? No, I missed that memo. I missed the memo about World War III skins. I got a feeling that I'm being trolled here by KY Boy. And I feel like we know who KY Boy is. Am I correct in stating it could be Alan Jams? I mean, that's whatever. Whenever someone comes into my stream and does something dubious, in the next 10 minutes, invariably Hendrik or Perdsky or Pablo says, yeah, that's Alan Jams. So I got in first this time, eh? Dona is nearly €10 in Berlin. What? €10 for a Mustafa's or just a lousy one? Russia used all their old military equipment and now is using those new military equipment. Do you know someone in the Russian military, or are you just believing what you see and hear on the news? Ah, shit. Don't do that, man. Don't do that. Don't believe it. Don't believe the hype. My record player has been delivered. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hex is down. Lousy Donna is like €6. So Mustafa's is the €10. So I remember it being $3.50 to $4.20. Would that be right? €4.20? Donna mit Gemüse? Mit Donna und Donna und not Donna with what were we ordering? Ein bisschen scharf. Small amount of spice. Dude, I haven't had a Mustafa's in too long, hey. Now you got me G'd up, hey. The place I got my Durham is $8.50. It was €2 when I first came. I remember it being $3.50. $3.50. Russian President Putin is dying, so he is going all in to win. KY Boy is only following me and one other, so he could be just new to DLive or a troll or both. Thank you, Rob Mack. Yeah, I'd suggest at that juncture it's a troll. But by the way, what made you come over to my channel, KY Boy? I feel like we've seen a handle similar to yours, Kentucky Boy, right? Sexy Kentucky Boy. Is this Kentucky Sexy Boy? Perdsky, I'd stop off on the way home from drinking $1 promis and 2 times half a litre Beck's and would get changed from €5. $1, chips and 2 times half a litre of Beck's beer and you'd get changed from €5? Wow. No, why? Well, I'm just wondering, like, well, first of all, what's the attraction to my stream? Not that you can't come over here. You can do whatever you want. What's going on with my shirt under my armpit? Gremlins. How about that glitch we had earlier? That seems so long ago when we had that glitch issue. Wild Boar, Bourbon and Cola, 15%. What? The day falls. Now, should we check the YouTube machine?
Bart.
What was that noise? I could check the Facebook machine too. I'm on. Oh, it should be streaming still on Facebook, right? Oh shit! Great white shark spotted at Crookie's. Beach closed. Whoopsie! Really? Uh-oh. Let me read up on this. Well, some of the surfers would have spotted it, but nobody's talking about it. Great white shark spotted at Crookie's. Could have been anything though. There's heaps of shit out there, seals and crap. Might not have been a shark. I see so many stream starts, hey, in Sydney. Where should we go? I should delete all the ones that didn't work. Let me delete them all. I'm looking at my Facebook page here. Move to trash, move to trash, move to trash. I think we stopped and started it like 4 times.
I owe it to myself and also to you guys because I probably
I don't want to move the one that's live though. Alright, there we go.
I have this one here. It usually comes with it. I took that to yeah.
I love trolling. Alright. No worries. See you later. If anyone comes into my stream and acknowledges that they love trolling, I just ban them. You're done. Take care. I bet that tastes awful. I want to try the 15%. I want to try it one day. But I don't want to pay $17 for it, right? $17 for a single can of knock your head off pop. Imagine paying $17 for one can of something. $17. I'll put it in the chat here. Check this out. This is actually cheaper. This is $15. It's the same thing. Or $13. I bet it tastes awful. I mean, at 15%, yeah, the whiskey's got to be nice. I also think that, Pertsky. Jose, hey Jose, how you doing? I think you farted out of your mouth. It's like a cutting edge beatboxing. Do you offer lessons? Well, maybe I will in the new year. Even if it's the decent whiskey, the cola won't be decent, yeah. I think you should go to that building in Sydney by the lake, you know, the one, that weird looking one. The Blues Point building. That's not a lake, by the way, that's the Sydney freaking harbour, but you can call it a lake if you want. Anyway, just stopping by on my way out. Hope you have a great stream. Thank you, Jose. Thank you, man. Is it available at Dan's? Good point. Good point, Rob. Good point. Let me find it. What's it called again? Wild Boar. Wild Boar. Now there's a Wild Boar... No, there's a Boar's Head Negroni from Blue Mountains Gin. That's interesting. No, there's not one there though. Yeah, it looks like, I mean, this liquor store that was down the road here is pretty, like, it's kind of got a good variety of like exclusive imports and all that sort of stuff. And that might be why it's jacked up in price as well, because that is a bit dearer down there. I mean, I don't think, like, just the novelty of it would be interesting to try, but it wouldn't be something you'd get all the time, right? What's that liquor store called, by the way? Barnaby's or Barney's? There's the Woolies, the BWS. Okay, it's down here then. I'll tell you what it's called. Botany Road Doctors. I can't see where it is. We had a pizza from Crust. There's Crust. There's a place called Cryo. It's not on this map. I mean, it's on the map, but it's not listed. Oh, that's right. I fully forgot about this. I had a dream. Wow, that's weird. I had a dream last night because in that liquor store I saw a JD monogram. So if you know your Gentleman Jack from Jack Daniels, they did bring out this monogram packaging. Now it's a bit of a scam because, well, it's a huge scam, but it's a collectibles and it's got this leather pouch that it sits in, and it looks nice. And I think when they came out, they were around about the $400 mark. And if you find one now, this is $1,000 at this liquor store. So I saw it there and I was like, oh, they got a monogram up there. Cool. $1,000 bucks, not a chance, right? No way. But then because I'm in the spare room at Tattoo's place with all his rum, I went to bed thinking about his rum collection. And in my dream, Tattoo, if you're watching, this isn't weird. Well, it's weird, but it's not sexual or anything. But in my dream, you stole the monogram and gave it to me. And I had a shop front of my own. And in the shop front, I don't think I was selling, but I was displaying products. And you brought the monogram to me and I was like, thanks, man. And then I thought about it. I was like, he stole it. You should give it back. And in my dream, we gave it back to the shop that you stole it from. How about that for a weird one? You're a Nelson cunty, man. That stuff was lousy, wasn't it, Rob? That was so bad. Pertsy, I'd rather slam 2 times 10% JDs and colas than one of those. Yeah. Redox, what's your favorite brand of liquor? You can't just say Jack. Well, but it is like what? Like I can't. Hang on. You asked me to answer, and you can't. You say I can't answer the way you think I'm gonna answer because that's the way I want to answer. That doesn't make sense. That's like saying what's 1 + 2, and you can't say 3. You got to say anything but. Well, okay, so I have had really nice like whiskey, aside from Jack Daniels, and I think Jack Daniels is nice, but I think that Old Number 7 itself isn't great. It's not bad, but there's definitely better than like Gentleman Jack, for instance. For those Aussies, I love the 1907, right? The cheapest one. We got a white label bottle in this country. It's called 1907, and to me that's my favorite Jack, but it's the cheapest. People scoff at it, like the Squires, Tennessee Squires, they laugh at that, and like I think that's wonderful. So I like that, but I don't mind some other whiskies. Like what's the not Lafrogue? That one's a bit. I've kind of gone off the real smoky, peaty ones just of late. Like I remember Lagavulin was one of my favorites for a long while, and I ended up just drinking too much of it, or not drinking too much of it, but having it too many times. And that once you do something that you really like more than like normal, it kind of takes the shine off of it. And at some point I realized that I might have overdone it, and I kind of thought it wasn't as good as it was when I first had it. So there's that, but yeah, I don't know. Talisker. I have had Talisker. Yeah, that's nice. For sure. See, and the other thing too is like some of the cheaper stuff, like the not Dan Murphy's, Aldi, the Aldi whiskey. That stuff's nice, you know, like I've got no problem drinking Aldi Highland Earl. It's great. 1907 is 46 bucks at Dan's. I thought it was 35. It's weird, man. That product fluctuates. You can easily find it for 35, 37 bucks. And then you can pay 46. I've seen it for 49. It's bizarre, dude. Like you check Dan's and it'll be like closer to 42, 43. Then you'll check BWS and the same week, the same day, the same bottle will be like 38 bucks. It's strange how they, I think that particular product is aimed at like curious drinkers, because it's not 40%. So old number 7 is 40 and 1907 is 37%. So it's a little more mellow, like 37 to 40 is not a huge difference, of course, but it does make a difference if you're going to have a few of them. But Aldi booze is not bad, not just the whiskey. Right, well, I mean, some of the beers are a bit ho-hum. I feel like the beer there. But then again, I've seen Coopers at Aldi. So every now and then they just get like a weird shipment and yeah. Pertsky, I've been to the Talisker distillery. It's a beautiful corner of the world. Is it? And where is it? Liddell does a really good blended whiskey. Right. Okay. I can't remember what we had from Liddell. I mean, I know I've bought from there because I put all the empties in those little where you pop the bottles. They started doing single malts as well, but they aren't as nice. Oh, okay. Cicadas have come to life. The Isle of Skye. The Isle of Skye. Let me find that. That sounds lovely. Or did you mean to type Skype? Isle of Skye. The largest northernmost of the major islands in the Inner Hebrides of Scotland. What the hell's a Hebride? A Hebride. The island's peninsulas radiate from a mountainous hub dominated by the Culin, the rocky slopes of which provide some of the most dramatic mountain scenery in the country. Although Sigynfnacht has been suggested to describe a winged shape, no definitive agreement exists as to the name's origins. The Isle of Skye. Yeah, cool. So what have you had from there, Pertsky? What was the reference there? Oh, that's where the single malts come from that they're making. It's pronounced Hebrides. What did I say? I said Hebrides. It's pronounced Hebrides. Hebrides. Cool. I like it when things are written phonetically. Phonetically. Oh, by the way, just swapping the content slightly here. This is the last day that I have the chance to be on the wheel in 2022 on DLive. Being that this is my last stream for the year. Let me check where I am if I'm anywhere on the wheel. There's Marco Slots, Analog by Nature, Kevin's in Slots, Pay in Chatting. Oh, she's doing a sleep stream. You serious? She's on the wheel on a sleep stream? Goodness me. Seriously, she's asleep in bed with a light on. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That's on the wheel? Jesus. I mean, boring. Like literally boring, right? Like quite literally watching paint dry, watching someone sleep. And they put that on the wheel. Passing the joint in the slot category. So no, I'm not on the wheel. Mind you, she has 10 viewers. That's the same as what I've got. You telling me I could lay in my bed to sleep and attract the same amount of viewers? Unbelievable. Just on Twitter and saw all the fishing and shoving to buy some drink called Prime. I looked it up and it's owned by Logan Paul and KSI. I heard of Prime. People are crazy. Fuck the wheel. I mean, it's going to be notable on my D-Live on January 1, 2023, because it's like, it's a clear effort, or a very obvious approach to keep me from that spot. That's how I'll address it. It's a very obviously clear attempt at reducing my view accounts. What's the latest with the dear leader? Dear leader. What's the dear leader, Pertsky? Dear leader. I don't even know what that means, man. What's the latest with the dear leader? What could that mean? The dear leader. Justin Sun? The dear leader? The honourable? Is that what you're referring to? I guess that's who you're referring to. I don't know, dude. I'm so far out of the loop, it's not funny. His Royal Highness Justin Sun, there it is, right? The dear leader. Classic. Yeah, I don't know, man. I've not heard a thing. I'm not privy to any of the info. I'm not informed of anything. I'm banned from the Discord. I don't see or hear anything at all. I'm just a lousy streamer. But I did celebrate a sub anniversary from, who do you know? Charles Wayne celebrating a sub anniversary today. God bless. Charles Wayne, still subbing to the channel. How long did he sub to me for? Like, wow. He must have done like 10 years sub or something. Like, how am I still getting subs from... Charles Wayne hasn't been a part of D-Live in, what, 3 years? I wonder what Charles is doing. Let me do a little searchy search. Let's see if we can find Charles Wayne. What's he up to? Charles... I mean, I still follow him on Twitter. So just typing it into, not Google, I don't use Google, but typing it into pre-search. Charles Wayne, the co-founder of Galaxy. Oh, this is his LinkedIn page. Let's see. Galaxy. He hasn't posted in a while on LinkedIn. I'm not following him? What? Oh, I just fixed that, Charles. I just started following you on... So what is Galaxy? Galaxy. Let's see. Created by Bullet Labs, Galaxy is the leading Web3 credential data network in the world. A collaborative credential infrastructure enabling brands and developers to engage communities and build robust products in Web3. Formerly Project Galaxy. So it's had a name change. Let's see if I can bring it up on the YouTube, the regular search. They got a Medium page. They got a .com. Let's see what the .com's all about. Oh, it wants me to connect my Metamask. Shit, no. Cancel that. Build your digital identity and earn tokens. So it's an NFT. It's NFTs. So it looks to me like a whole different listing of NFTs. About doc overview. Galaxy is the... Oh, we've already read that. Our mission at Galaxy, we are building the infrastructure to power an open and collaborative credential data network. We help Web3 developers leverage credential data to build better products and communities. At the same time, data curators contribute to our credential data network while earning income once the data is utilized. What are digital credentials? Credentials live in our day-to-day lives. For example, on-chain credentials would be the record that you borrowed money from Aave and Compound but never got liquidated. Okay, your contribution to a protocol's liquidity pool when it first launched, your on-chain voting history and all the credentials. So this is like a collation of blockchain data. All of your behavioral data in Web 2 counts towards your credentials, and companies like Google and Facebook run algorithms on those credentials so they can send you targeted ads. So this Galaxy collates it all together, I suppose. Yeah, Galaxy aims to build an open and collaborative credential data network. So they on-sell your information basically to other. Yeah, okay. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, okay. Well, that's what he's moved on to. Aside from still sub-streaking to Gives a Minute on DLive, he has moved on to other things. I wonder, I have no idea what that means. Yeah, well, it's essentially it means collecting information about your movements on, well, in particular, blockchain movements, and then collating it into a package that you can on-sell for some other usage to somebody else. When I search for Charles, your Facebook appears. What? You search for Charles Wayne on Google? Ouch. I got a little zap from my phone then. Google.com. Really? You search Charles Wayne. Did you spell it correctly? My Facebook turns up. My Facebook? I see it there at the bottom. Charles Wayne is no longer CEO of DLive, a live stream we did. It's taken DLive 4 months to announce it. They still haven't really announced it. It's been 4 months and 7 years. That was an awful, 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 awful transition that DLive underwent. They handled that so poorly, like the changing of the guard. Handled it so badly. Yeah, that's interesting that it comes up there though. Yeah. I'm not too sure what to say about that, but at least some algorithm's working towards my flavor. I don't know how that's going to help me at all though. Going to need a lot more help than that. I'm not sure. I feel a little bit awkward because old mate doesn't want to be on stream, so I feel like I'm taking up the space. I don't know what I should do. Should I get out of here? Should I move? Should I go up to the roof? I'm not too sure what to do here because I know that Marty will be fine to sit here, but I can't remember his name. Old mate won't want to sit here. So I could go. I could go to the rooftop. Yeah, probably should actually. Pertsky's got to bounce. Yeah, dude, you got to go to bed, man. You were going to go to bed ages ago. It's 5 a.m. now. Shit, dude. Yeah, get out, dude. Go to sleep. I'm not too sure what to do. Have a great New Year's Eve. That's actually tomorrow night. That's not tonight. But thank you, man. Thank you, dude. I might go and have a chat to them and sort of suggest that I might go up to the roof or something and Yeah. Or should I wait and Marty comes in here? I mean, I could hit it out. Marty! I was just saying,
Those guys.
how you doing?
Pretty good. How are you?
How was work?
Oh, this was all right, honey. Yeah, I guess. It was pretty good. Yeah, just wrapped for the week, wrapped for the year.
Yeah, that's your last shift, eh?
Sure is. Yeah, fucking Dunskies. Yeah, man. How are you?
I'm good.
How was the morning?
Chill.
Yeah.
Played with the cat. Looked everywhere for the modem. Couldn't find it for ages.
Oh shit. Maybe I should have told you that yesterday
No,
when we were putting in all the clearance codes and all the business.
I finally sussed it. I was like, man, is it hidden in the rooftop somewhere or something?
Hello.
Hello, the internet.
Hello and probably and goodbye.
Yeah.
We're gonna go upstairs to the roof.
You are?
Take your time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you been up there?
I haven't been up there actually.
Okay.
Yeah, I do want to come up there.
Yeah. Are you, how long,
I was
you gonna do
gonna.
this for a little while, or-
Yeah, like
It's probably not a conversation for the thing, but what the hell?
What the hell?
What is
What's
life
the
like?
What's the plan like for the eve?
We have a plan.
Yeah.
We have a plan. Yeah. So this is funny because me and Francisco were talking. I told him you were coming up.
Yeah.
And until this very morning, to this morning when I was finishing work, I forgot about it. And he messaged me and said, "What time you pick me up?" Because he lives near my place.
Forgetful her.
Yeah. But the plan is, we're just going to part those clouds and some blue's going to come through. And we're going to go down to, like, hang out here for a while, have a couple of beers, but, Hendrix.
Marty. Yeah.
And go and be outside.
Yeah, cool.
But the idea was, and it's like loose, but it's like, you know, meaning we can change it.
Yeah.
But to go down to Bowls Club and just hang out outside. You
Oh,
know?
cool.
Like we could have a
All
couple
right.
of beers here to sort of then push us off, you
Yeah.
know? Just somewhere where there's an outdoor sort of component to a premise, you know?
How about this then? I'll stream for a little while longer.
No.
If you guys go to the rooftop, I want to see. I haven't been up there.
Yeah,
either.
you should come.
So I'll finish my stream here. Send you a message
Yeah.
in the next say 20 minutes, and then I'll come up to the rooftop and have a look up there and hang out. That way we're not on stream and we can just hang out.
Yeah.
Because I get it. I
Yeah.
get it. Like, and yeah,
It's not for everybody.
It's not for everybody.
Yeah.
So, but I don't want to miss out on the rooftop as well.
Well, that's there,
Yeah.
and we'll be getting. Yeah, you should get a chunk of it today and get us like an extra special chunk of it tomorrow.
Yeah, cool,
But we'll
cool.
go there now. I'm going to take
Alright.
music and some beers,
Yep.
and
I'll send you a message, and then
later.
you've got to direct me how to get there because I know it's like back out and down.
down to
and
the
then
bottom. Have you been outside yet today, or?
I haven't actually. No,
yeah.
haven't left
So
the
will
house.
yeah. I'll take my gear with me. My phone.
It's basically down to the like the street level, but instead of
Yeah.
going out the gates, you go back.
You go back and,
Yeah.
and you go right
Yeah.
and walk across the inner courtyard
Yeah.
and you'll see another gate which is like an entrance
Yeah.
and then there's another lift column.
With the same codes.
Yeah, same shit. And you get in there and
Yeah.
you punch in your codes and you hit R because you
R
can't hit
for
R
roof.
from this one.
Gotcha.
There's no R.
Okay, I got you. I don't even need to text you. I'll come up in
I
20
reckon you
minutes.
get that, yeah. Oh, is that how soon you'll be?
Yeah. Because I've been live now for 3 hours, just hanging out and chatting. So yeah.
That's cool.
Sweet.
We'll be up there.
Should I bring anything up? Because you're taking that and
We'll take a few beers. Like if you like, I'll just throw some in that little esky that I've got, and
yeah, cool.
that should kick cool anyway in there.
Yeah.
But bring whatever you want, man. Yeah.
That other slice of pizza, I had one for lunch. Did you want to have that last one, or did you?
Oh, I had some for breakfast.
Did you take? Yeah.
Yeah.
I was looking.
I had Weet-Bix and pizza for breakfast.
I opened it thinking, did we really just bring home 2 slices of pizza? That
there was
doesn't
like
make sense.
Yeah, it was 4.
Yeah. Yeah, sweet, cool. All right, I'll have it before I come up then.
See you.
All right,
up
cool.
there. See you later.
I'll see you up there.
Yeah, cool.
Cheers.
All right, some beers and we'll go.
Yeah, so I guess you heard all that anyway. So that's the beauty of live. But I'll finish this beer here, and then I'll go up and join the guys. I will address, like, when I stream, I'm always aware of this, that it's not something everybody wants to do, right? Like, this is any time I stream, anywhere. In fact, even before streaming, like even just shooting a vlog, like when you get your camera out, sometimes people are like, oh, I don't want to be involved in that. And it's like, yeah, I get it. Okay, cool. Then I'll just make sure I shoot the vlog. Well, I remember the first time it sort of popped up, and this is a bad example, but the first time it really came to a head was the Scooter Brad stuff. That was when I was like, oh wow, people are actually like, I remember what was that chick's name? What's her name? The one that was, I'm not going to think of it, as one of the scooter kids, right? And someone said, in that group of people, said to me, don't you know who that is? And I'm like, no, I don't. I'm a skateboarder. Why would I know who any scooter kid is? I'm a skateboarder. I'm here to skate. I'm not here to scoot. So why? And they're like, that's so-and-so. Like, she's an amateur or pro amateur or whatever she was. I'm like, it makes no difference. And I remember she's like, oh, what are you vlogging on an iPhone? I'm like, yeah, totally. And by the way, that's the same iPhone. That's this iPhone, the iPhone 7 Plus. This exact same one I was vlogging on. I'm like, totally, man. It's rad. What a great camera. And I guess the point of that, or what I'm remembering from that scenario, is that people can turn it around. So like all of those scooter kids, they've only got their fame because of social media, right? They're not getting famous for riding a scooter. They're getting famous for riding a scooter and being social. And so for her to diss me for vlogging on an iPhone, it's so comical, because like, it's not about the gear that you use, it's about what you create, the content. So that's the first time I realized that there can be a negative edge to this. So I've tried to dance around that and be mindful of it when it pops up, like, and it happens a lot, right? A lot. So you got to just give the respect to somebody and like, yeah, and make adjustments. So Hendrik, it took me forever to realize I wanted to stream. I still haven't vlogged. Right. Is that okay? That's intriguing. So you confident in streaming but not confident to vlog. That's very intriguing. It's kind of, that's strange though, because you're streaming is like, live streaming is almost like creating one real long vlog which cannot be edited. But I've never had an issue with pointing a camera and walking in some public space. And I think that comes from way back when with skateboarding and having the big shoulder mounted camcorder when we had as kids, and like, it's just part of it. Like, the camera gets pointed at you because it's like, you're going to document your skateboarding. Do you know what's happening, what I'm seeing now? I just saw a couple of comments, or not, 3 comments on my YouTube channel from my From the Vault Friday. People I don't know commenting on how cool the times looked. So the one that went up yesterday or this morning was just me turning up to Dee's house in Janali. It must have been winter time. I had a big jacket on, and in every pocket of the jacket I had long necks, like homebrew long necks. And Dee opens the door and he's like, howdy doody, partner. And then he's like, long neck man. And I was just had like, you know, like the dude selling watches at the train station opens up his jacket and he's got watches everywhere. I just had homebrews stuffed in every pocket. And someone commented on it saying, you guys look like, and it wasn't like a taunt, it was like, you guys look like you're cool dudes, like good times, right? And it was good times. And all we did was drink beer and maybe some other things. And then in that video, it's just Luke Webb and Taupe singing Hang the Pope by Nuclear Assault. So if you haven't seen that, go and check my From the Vault Friday from this morning, Hang the Pope. And then the one coming up for next week is even better. It's Greenie and Taupe dancing on Dee's bed, twisting the light that had broken on the fitting and dancing like a disco to This Is a Call by the Foo Fighters. And my point is, back then, to put a camera in someone's face and like put it on them, dude, my friends were fine, or they were, I don't know if they were fine with it, but they were definitely aware of it. So there was no issues like pointing a camera at somebody. If you're going to dance on Dee's bed and sing This Is a Call and get the chorus completely wrong, I still don't know what the chorus is. This is a call to all my past resignations. It's been too long. But that's the break. Then the fingernails are cool. Fingernails are cool. Seems that all they ever wanted was a market. What's the lyrics? This is a call. Actually, I don't want to know. I kind of don't want to know what those lyrics are. Well, okay, I won't look. I'm not looking. This is a call. This is a call to all my past resignations. I want to see. Visiting is pretty. Visiting is pretty. Visiting is good. This is the line that they get wrong in this upcoming vlog. Seems that all they ever wanted was a brother. No one got that bit. I didn't even know that was the line. This can be a secret. We can keep it good. Even all they ever wanted had a problem. Okay.
There it goes. It's working.
Yeah, it works. It just takes time.
Fingernails are pretty. Fingernails are good. Seems that all they ever wanted was a marking. Them balloons are pretty, big and say they should ever fall to ground, call the magic marker. What? Them balloons are pretty, big and say they should ever fall to ground, call the magic marker. Okay, I never knew that. And you'll see it when it comes up. There's all kinds of wrong going on that. Where's my D-Live machine? Batshit stream and Hyde Park stream kind of are like vlogs, just no fancy editing. Right on, H-Man.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Right on, man.
You know this one. I'm pretty sure because I said photo to you last time when I was.
Rob Mack, when I was 19, me and my friend bought a full Umatic editing suite and camera. I wonder where all that footage is now. Umatic editing suite. I don't know what that is, dude. I'm going to find it. Umatic edit suite. I had ULEAD Media Studio, if that's the same. Umatic and Betacam. Sony Umatic. It's a camera.
I used them a couple of weeks ago.
Oh no. The Umatic Edit Suite comprised of an edit player and recorder controlled by the edit controller, the Sony RM440. At the time, a second standalone player was available but largely unused other than being to rewind tapes. Wow. It was in May 1993. You bought one of those, dude? What the fuck were you doing with that in 1993? That looks like high-tech gear. What, were you making videos and shit? Are you sure we don't know each other, Rob Mack? If you were making videos in 1993 with a Umatic edit controller? How do I not know you, man? What did you do with it? Were you skateboarding as well, Rob? Like, what were you doing with that? And where's all that footage, right? Like, where's the From the Vault Thursdays? Professional equipment from the 70s, yeah. We bought it from the... You bought it from the ABC. Right. Wow. When all the Umatic edit machines were sold off following the introduction of digital...
Yeah, the flying ants, isn't it?
Okay. Later, the completion of the JVC SVHS edit suite, which I do have. I have a mini DV SVHS combo.
I even saw them see here, like a little drop just flew.
On the Wikipedia page for this, it's called the 5 players of the apocalypse. The 5 different video players of the apocalypse. That's bizarre. That's funny. I mean, the closest I got to professional back then was to have 2 VCRs, one as a player and one as a recorder. But then it was a case of hitting play and record and pause, and then trying to sync up the edits. When I got my SVHS with the JVC one, that was digital, and it basically lets you create a command and like store the command in memory, and then you could play the command. So you could queue it up. Entschuldigung. Knock ein. You could queue it up to do 2 things at once, and then it would play and record at the moment you needed it to enter and stop. Pretty cool.
Yeah, allergies. And the guys that live here, they have it themselves. I remember last time they had all this shit out just regularly, like kind of good fruit, like taking. Wait, yeah.
What does it cost you?
Oh, up the top, yeah.
It's
It's separate from all the runs. Just one of these.
I'm just reading about it. It's like tape suite 1 to 3. What did you say you had, Rob? You bought a full suite, so that would be all the 1, 2, and the 3? A blank tape was between 5 and 10 pounds. Jesus. No wonder they were re-recorded. Wow. That must have been cheap. I mean, if you were buying it in 1993, did you say 93? I'm not sure when you said you bought it, but whenever you bought it, it wasn't top of the line at that point, huh? Classic.
This one, it's written down, man, because he came to the boy and drew out a special it's like a combination there.
Are you partying down here or are you going up?
We're going up. Yeah.
I'm almost going to be there with you.
We're in the background. You got the stout going, man.
Yeah. I'm almost done.
We've got a few beers in there. Maybe I'll
Have you got a shot going there as well?
This is a little mezcal that like
shit.
is up here. You can try it. You want to try some?
It's up where?
Up there.
Up here.
Oh no, I'll be good.
We'll have
Yeah.
some after.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. We'll drink
It's
like
really good. Really,
Is
really
it?
we'll drink all these mezcal and just don't touch any of the rum. And you'll go, what the fuck are these guys doing? And it's like, oh, this. And then we'll see you up there.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, give me like 10, 15 and I'll be
Take
up.
your time.
Yeah.
I'll put a couple extra in there.
Sweet.
So we'll have some.
Rob Mack, we spent ages getting stoned watching the 100 or so tapes we got with it. Wow, what was on those tapes?
He has the same beers in the fridge for like over a year.
I can't remember how much it cost. Dude, that's amazing. And you have no idea where the device is. I mean, I still have my JVHS, SVHS from JVC. I still have that, but that's because I still use it. I literally still use it. I had it realigned in 2008, I think it was. I had to get it serviced. Not far from, somewhere in Sydney I had it serviced and it fixed it. Like it used to, there was something weird going on with it. Oh no, it chewed tapes. That's right, it started chewing tapes. And that's like, dude, you're not chewing my mini DV tapes. These are the only ones, right? Like if I haven't digitized, my point was I'm only playing them once to digitize them. And then after that, I don't care what really happens. If they deteriorate and die, then so be it. But as long as I've got it digital. And so I remember I put in one tape, which was a blank, not a blank, but like a dead tape, like a tape I just didn't use for anything. And I fast forwarded it first, and then I rewound it all the way back to the start, and then I hit play, and it chewed it. I was like, fuck! I took it and the device to a store, to a repair center, specializing in JVC repairs, and I said, they're like, oh, wow. What, one of these old mini DV ones? I'm like, yeah, man. And they're like, oh, we can fix that. Yeah, sure. They fixed it, and it works perfectly. Makes a lot of noise though. Like, loading and like rewinding and shit. It sounds like it's taken off. Or is that just because we're not used to that anymore? Like we've got different machines now that are silent? I don't know, but probably should drink a little bit of this water as well.
Stacy gave me one of yours.
Oh yeah,
A long time ago, like 2 years ago.
Dude, are we? Oh yeah, we're manual. Are we on? Yeah, we're on autofocus, aren't we? We've been focused this whole time, haven't we? I'm just looking at it now, thinking, are we on auto or manual? I think we're on autofocus.
Why did Stacy brought those beers to the office? She brought a 6-pack, different beers. 2 years ago.
Yeah, we're on autofocus. We should be good.
The logos.
I found CDs to be louder than tapes. CDs, as in like when you... Wait a sec. What do you mean CDs? As in the overall volume of playing a CD seemed louder than a tape? Doesn't seem right. I'm not going to use this, so I'm going to take that. I'm a little skeptical about these batteries because this is a new one that I've only had this for about, I guess, maybe 2 months, and I can already see that that's bulging. That's not a flat battery pack that it used to be. There's bulge in it. See you soon, dudes. See you in 10, 15. So I always try taking that out when I'm not using it, but I will put it back in the bag. But I'm going to take a slash. Focused and level. It is level. I'll take a quick slash, folks. Just took a multivitamin. Hey, hang on a sec. I've got to swallow it. I reckon I got an allergy to the cat. I'm just going to turn this AC off. No point having that on if we're going to go upstairs. No point cooling the room down if no one's here. So, oh, where's my... Hang on a second. Got a little funny story here. Yesterday, Marty was he's just talking to me about he's got the keys, tattoos keys on his keyring and all that stuff, and he just kind of showed me that on that keyring, there's also one of these. You can see what that is, right? It's like one of those devices you use to get your SIM card out of your phone, and he just had it there, and he said, "Oh, it's stuck in here, and I can't get it out." And I've always got one in my wallet because I use it to take out my SIM card. So when I'm not streaming, I'll take my SIM card out of the AC800, put it back in my phone. And so as he wasn't looking, I got out of my wallet and I just pulled my one out and I just put it down on the couch and I went, oh, it just fell out, man. And I pointed down to it and he's like, what? What the? And I was like, and he picked it up and he looked in his key ring, he had both of them. He's like, it's not the kind of thing that you'd normally expect someone to have in their wallet, but hey, I got one, so fuck you all. I'm going to use it right now to put my SIM card back in here. But because I'm going to wrap this up pretty soon. Look, the plan wasn't like, I didn't know what the plan was when I began this stream. I didn't know we are going to have that many technical issues, but I did not know what this plan was today. So in many ways, I thought we'd probably stream till sunset. We'd probably go out and get drunk, but I didn't know about, well, I don't know Francisco. I didn't know anything about what was happening. And so we're at a position or at a crossroads of sorts where I want to hang out with my friend Marty and I want to meet Francisco and have a good chat to him. And he doesn't want to be involved in the stream, which, hey, that's part of it. So that's weird. The cat making a lot of noise behind. Anyway, so I'm going to wrap this up because I want to go and hang out with them. And if it wasn't for, I don't want this to come across the wrong way. If it wasn't for Francisco, we'd still keep streaming. It's not, I mean, that is the fact, but it's not really a problem because he didn't expect to walk into a live stream and therefore he shouldn't have to, it shouldn't be a thing, right? It shouldn't be a problem. It shouldn't be, what I'm getting at is I'm going to stop the stream to go and hang out with Marty and Francisco and have a interesting, fun afternoon, evening. Oh, I was going to have that pizza first though. Definitely having that pizza. Let me just heat it up. Should I just have a cold? Actually, I'll just have a cold, eh? But it's such a good pizza. No, I've got to heat this up, man. What are you doing over there, you sneaky little bugger? Where's the microwave again? Oh, down here. Yeah, I guess what I'm stumbling to say, or what I'm trying to say is that live streaming, Francisco didn't know this was going to happen, right? He just came over to hang out with Marty and to meet me. So he doesn't expect to be in a stream. So I'm going to respect that point, that viewpoint, and I'm going to stop the stream so that I can go on. Because, you know, we're in a 2-bedroom apartment and they were hanging out off stream. So not everybody's into this shit, right? Yeah, not everybody's into this. That's a fact. It's a shame, but that's a fact. I'm into this shit. You know that. But wow, technical issues riddling the commencement of this stream. Wasn't that crazy, all the tech issues we had here? That pizza better not have pineapple on it. It's a barbecue meat lovers. And I gotta tell you, it's from Crust, who I've never seen before. Apparently it's a chain. It's good. It's good. It's too hot right now to drink, to eat. Yeah. So in one way, I'm despondent that we did resolve all the tech issues and we were good to go. But in another way, I'm happy to also just hang out and meet people. And, you know, like Francisco knows my content before he knew Marty. So he's already seen my YouTube content. That microwave has got a little life of its own. So thanks for all for being here on the stream. I'm getting ready to wrap it up. Hey, maybe I'll do a stream tomorrow. My Samsung microwave makes the same sound. I think that might have been what it was. Let me check. No, it's an LG. It's an LG microwave. Never say never. Yeah, true. Yeah, we might stream tomorrow. Who knows? I think I'm going to meet Julie, Marty's new girlfriend. She seems pretty cool. Is that going to keep doing that until I open the door or something? There's nothing in there though. All right, cunts. Should we wrap it up here then? Who wants to see a 47-year-old eat a pizza? I mean, according to the Discord, everybody wants to see that shit. Dudes, if we stream tomorrow, we should get a pineapple pizza and eat that shit on Discord. If I don't get on the wheel for that, fuck you all! Who are you calling a cunt? No, I was doing it in terms of endearment. Righto, wrap it. All right, I'll wrap it up here. All right, cunts. That's going to keep going, isn't it? What have I got looking here for? What am I looking here for? What am I here looking for? This is what I couldn't do in New Zealand. I couldn't access my remote control for Go Lightstream, but yet back in Australia, easily. Every time I go to use it, it's just... Okay, I beg your pardon. It's asking for a verification code. Luckily, I've got it right here. The code is that number. Copy the code. Copy the code. Paste the code. Give us a minute. Allow. If I don't see you cunts until next year, have a great, fun, safe New Year's Eve. And mainly thanks for putting up with this crap. It was a rough starting to this content, right? Very, very rough. And I feel like we haven't fully sussed it because we haven't been outside, so it might still be rough next time we do an IRL, but at this stage, ta-ta, and see you soon. Cheers, laters.